Alright, make sure...
By the way, Cole, if you want to use my planting area, you can.
So, Corky is now a rogue with birds. That's his color that I've chosen.
Oh, I was like, Corky has a character?
Alright.
No, it's a group. So, of all the people we have in this Discord, we only have 3 rogues.
Yeah,
Birds, Corky, and a friend from home.
That's a lot of rogues.
Why am I a rogue? How did I become a rogue? I'm a hunter.
You're a ranger.
I'm a ranger.
Did you just see everyone in the hunter group?
Ah.
What?
He's not paying attention.
I think she's talking about the Discord roles, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
Yeah, we're talking about the Discord wars.
You get to actually add me as the elder, but...
Yeah, it's half set up, okay?
It's a work in progress.
Yeah, but the roles are not showing on Discord, are they?
they do.
Yeah, they are.
Click on your name, they'll show you your role.
Yeah, everyone has a specific one.
And
Yeah.
when it's Omega.
Bottom of the pack. It's werewolf terms, okay?
Okay.
I technically said, my friend Keegan, like my best man, he's my beta, and I put Tainaba as beta. I was like, well, in this Discord, they're kind of together, but like, not really.
We're not gonna make it.
And then
Never gonna play it.
my cousin is my Dota. So like, I was thinking of Khaleesi as, not Khaleesi, Serenity as the Dota. But then the hunters are females, sentinels are males, and then Omegas is everyone else. Until like I get a feel to know like if I need to add another group and slide you in, or if I should just put you with the other 2.
We're all ready?
I think we're all ready.
I got bacon finally, so I'm good.
So, the floor that we're on before,
Mm-hmm.
Soul, Karn, Tanaba, and Bird, you have 45 gold to distribute.
I told them, and we
Already
did so earlier.
Yeah, we already did it.
You already did that?
Yep.
Yep.
Amazing. Okay, so as you guys are leaving Nagsher to go to Phandalin, about an hour into your travels, you see this weird, like, mechanical object, like, walking your way. Alongside of that mechanical object, you see a small human and a half-elf.
How small?
How small? I think it's around 5 foot.
Huh.
And, is that it? Yeah, you see those 3 standing in a line together, talking on their way towards Nagsher.
I wave.
And also, and I assume that you've told them that, like, on your way, they've told you, you guys have exchanged names and learned a little bit about each other?
You're assuming too much.
Okay, well, you guys have now told each other your names.
No, I haven't. No, I haven't.
Through this hour, you have told each other your names.
I have not.
Nobody knows the bird's name. But, an hour in, you see a human, a mechanical being, and a half-elf.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
What do you four like to do?
I approach with a smile, and I wave.
I'm right behind her, making sure she doesn't get herself into trouble because she's just a little too friendly sometimes.
No, wait. Why are we on the road? I wanted to get the name of the cat.
I forgot to ask if you wanted to do anything before you left Nagsher. So, yeah, let's go back to Nagsher, and I'm gonna ask, would anybody like to do anything before they leave Nagsher?
I need to name the cat.
So you want to go to the maid shop? Is anybody going with him?
I'll go with them.
I'll go with them.
Yeah, I'll go with him too.
Alright. So, you four go to the maid shop, and Birds, you see the same red-haired cat. And she goes, "Hi, how you doing? Thanks for saving my butt yesterday."
Sure, no problem.
Oh, by the way, you turned him into William, the bandits.
Okay.
What would you like?
So, we're about to head out. So I was just wondering if I could, get a name, maybe some contact information.
Well, we've got messenger pigeons, and my name is Katerina.
Ooh, that's a lovely name. Well, I mean, I guess we'll keep in touch, Katerina.
Write me a letter.
Write me a letter.
Because I can't, say, text me or call me.
Yep.
Well, just write me, I guess.
Yeah.
I like how the bird and the cat are turning into a couple.
Or if you
Right.
ever get your hands on a certain stone, that also would work.
A stone.
Yeah. Anyway, have
Okay.
a nice day.
Alright.
Unless you want some potions or magical items.
I mean, what other potions are available?
You see the magic shop is actually rather big, and it's got quite a bit of potions. So you just have to kind of look around and see what's there.
I don't need anything that's damagey. I want something that's more like utility, Like, I don't know. Like the
I
type
jump in and I ask, "Do you have any healing potions? Because I feel like I might need some more healing."
Yes, we do.
in this group.
With no healer? Yeah.
Yeah, we've got a few healing potions. How many would you like?
How much are they first?
Let me check.
Healing potions are pretty expensive.
Usually they are.
Healing potions are pretty expensive.
Does it say? Oh, yes, it
Potions
does
of
say the
healing.
price. That's amazing. It says a greater healing on there, though, right?
No, there's also normal. I'm pretty sure.
Let me find. Well, look into your ad inventory and see if there is a normal. Because last time I checked, I'm pretty sure there wasn't.
Yeah, potion
Oh.
of healing greater.
Yeah, there's greater only, right?
Yeah.
Alright, greater.
No, potion of healing.
Yeah, potion of healing goes greater.
It's a regular gear. It's a gear item.
Is
50
it
gold.
50 gold pieces? I'm gonna knock that down to 30.
I still don't have enough.
We just don't know.
Yeah, none of us have it up.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
of
just look
course.
really sad and it's like, never mind.
I'm sure you'll find some on your way.
Hopefully, or
It
we're
might
gonna
not-
be dead.
Might not be today, but I'm sure you'll find your way. Or some on your way. Anything else you guys would like to do?
We still need food. You talked about us needing food, right?
I mean, you need to eat, but you guys have rations and stuff.
Okay. Then
More rope.
more rope. We could go back to Liam.
Yes, more rope.
Okay.
You
I
have
don't think you guys understand how important rope is.
I mean, you have 200 rope.
I don't like acid.
You're right, actually. that laugh is very right.
200, you're funny.
I guess to Liam we
When
go.
has 200 rope ever been enough?
Potions of acid? No, we're currently
Yeah.
out of that.
Dang.
So I'm scared.
Any, you know what? I don't need levitation. I can fly.
You can
Water breathing.
Water breathing? Actually, let me check, because I know it's not on the shelves. So she goes back into the back room,
Woohoo!
and let's see if she has any.
You never know.
Oh, where's my D20, actually?
Or
No,
something
like-
similar. Maybe something else. I don't know.
Something similar. Okay, just hang on.
Chirp chirp.
So she comes out and she says that they do not have anything like that at all.
Ah, okay.
Not in stock anyway.
Anything you would recommend?
Well, you're starter adventurers, right?
Yeah.
Let's see here. Well, I would recommend Potion of Healings, but you guys seem to not have enough cash for that. But I think you guys will be fine for now.
Yeah, okay. Can't help it.
Yeah.
Potions cost a lot. I'm done. I'm gonna head out.
Alright, I'll head out with them. I'll wave at Katrina and say goodbye.
I'll make sure to get the address. Or however the carrier pigeon would possibly know who to send it.
She does. Stuff. You know what? She'll give you a tuft of fur for the carrier pigeon.
Aww.
You gave her a feather. She gives you some fur.
I gave her a feather.
Here you go.
Yep.
Okay.
Some of it's for the carrier pigeon, though.
So, what I do is, I tell Sunny, I think it's time to leave, let's go. And I try and push Sunny out the door so he doesn't try and cause more havoc.
Well, I'm heading out.
Okay, I head out with birds.
And she does tell you the address that she stays at.
Yes. Just writing weird letters.
Chirp, chirp, meow, meow.
I'm coming over. Okay, so you guys are leaving Nagsher, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now on your way out from Nagsher, you run into a mechanical being, a human that's about 5 foot, and a half elf.
Deja vu.
Yeah, deja vu.
Deja vu.
Okay, I'm gonna do it again.
Oh, wait, Aki, did you join the...
Oh, what?
Yeah, you did. Never mind.
I believe you can see Brad Pitt there.
Yeah, I
Can
do.
you?
Yep.
I see Brad Pitt.
Okay, I walk up, I smile, and I wave very excitedly.
Wait, what? Because my picture doesn't show.
It's showing for me.
It's
Don't
showing
worry.
for me.
Okay, that's good.
Am I
You might need to
supposed to
refresh.
see
As
something
long
more
as
than
it's
just
shows.
the people?
No, all you see on your way to Nagsher is a bird, a dragonborn, an elf, and a dwarf.
And the Dragonborn has just approached you very excitedly with a smile and waving very excitedly.
Mm-hmm.
With the elf way behind, with a straight face, oh god, this is gonna end bad.
Yeah, with a hand on the dragonborn's shoulder, calm down.
No need to be super excited.
Step back a little bit.
The very short human is rather fearful. Mal and Aki, are you gonna do anything to these 4 strangers that popped up?
Alright, well, I'll step in front because I'm huge.
How I imagined it is that you were already kind of in the front of them, and
Yeah.
they were to both of your sides, a little bit behind you. And now, at this point, Khaly is cowering behind you.
Pretty much.
So I'm in front with my 6'7" frame, roughly 360 pounds of what looks like moving metal,
Yeah.
Oh,
Neat.
and I'll just take a look at this group, ragtag, bunch
Rag-
of complicated beings.
have you looked in the mirror lately?
Is that what you say out loud, is ragtag bunch of human beings?
Yeah.
Have you looked in the mirror lately?
Technically, none of them are human.
Yep.
And I look at the group I'm with, and then I look at these other complicated beings, and I start assessing them.
Hi, Serenity.
Okay, so when I look at Tannenbaum, what do I see?
Hey, let's see you roll a perception check.
Alright. 7 plus. Well, would it just be passive?
No, it would be the 7 plus 2.
Okay, so then.
When you look at this Dragonborn Tanaba, you see that it's a white exterior. You can almost sense the coldness coming from her breath. And you notice that she can handle her own in a battle.
Alright. So then I look at this Dragonborn, and then I turn to the rest of my group, and I said, complicated being, dragon,
Okay.
unsure how strong, approach with caution.
Excuse? Where's your numbers? I expected numbers!
Hey, he assesses you guys how he wants to assess you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yep, it's his choice.
It's how
So
he
what
was
else?
made.
So what's the next one? Bird
Uh,
type?
There is a bird, an elf, and a dwarf.
Alright. Bird being.
Alright.
What do I see?
Roll another perception.
20. It's 22.
Was that a nat 20?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Nice.
Well, you see into this man's soul.
This bird, you mean?
You see that, oh yeah, this bird's soul. You see that he has been held back by emotion, and that you see that he is, although good in a fight, he still spares. Even though he is a bit unrelenting with how he does so.
Alright, so I'll turn to my group. Emotional bird being. He'll probably hold his own in a fight.
Chirp?
And then, what else do I see?
The elf and the dwarf.
Alright, so Elf and Dwarf all assess at the same time. So let's see here. 17 plus 2, 19.
You see that they are a bunch of crazy people willing to do anything to get what they want.
What sort of weapons are they carrying?
I don't know, what are your guys' weapons?
Mace and a short bow.
One at a time.
There you go.
Mace and a short bow. Bye, Aki!
Bye, Aki.
Bye, Aki. He just goes into thin air.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's still technically there, but he's not going to be participating.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, yes. Technically.
Mm-hmm.
Next thing you know is just like the... What is he? The half elf just walks away. He's like, fuck this shit, I'm out.
Wants to be alone with his thoughts.
Yeah. And by the way, Khaly and Brad Pitt would know Malicious because they're in a party together.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys would know each other well enough to understand these threat level things.
Supposedly.
Supposedly.
Oh, I'm on his level. Not vertically, but
Which means that he has technically done this thing when he met you two as well.
can I recall back to when we met and what he said?
If you want to do a history check. We haven't used one of those yet.
Mm-hmm.
So
I don't know what I do.
roll your d20.
if you want to, just tap on that history plus 0. And it'll roll for you.
Okay.
That way I can also see what you roll and there's no scuffing rolls.
Yep.
18.
Mal, I want you to quickly analyze Khaly.
Alright, so when I first saw Khaly, what weapon are you carrying?
2 short swords.
2 short swords. Alright, and you are a
Oh, wow.
half elf?
Human.
Human. Alright,
5 foot too, by the way.
5'6".
Aren't you 5
alright.
5'6", 140 pounds.
Okay. Thought someone was 5 foot.
I'm
So
fine.
then, my threat, I would probably see Khaly, and then just say, bipedal, squishy, watch out for 2 fangs,
By the way,
might hurt.
the other
Might
4
hurt.
don't know that, but Khaly knows that you've said that to her
'Kay.
a while back.
Yeah.
Yes.
So then my assessment of the rest of the group is potentially dangerous. Keep close eye on the round hurdy bits.
Oh, my god called me as I shine in a bright light and disappear into the sky.
Yeah. Oh, Aki's 5 foot.
Yes, I was 5 foot, and now I'm black, and I will be back.
Okay.
That's alright. Mal, since you're gonna be main character, right?
Yeah, I'll be here for a while.
Alright, then this will also affect your character then. But it will not affect Khaly's or Aki's. Okay, so you've made the deduction of the party, noting that the elf and the dwarf are somehow the most insane, and that you don't really have to watch out for the Dragonborn, as you know that they're nice to nature.
I'm nice to nature. I'm a druid.
I mean, like, nice is
Like-
in their nature.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
friendly.
but druids are generally jerks. I say out loud.
Druids usually are jerks. They're the people that chain themselves to trees.
Oh my goodness.
So, yes. Basically, at this point, you guys would ask why they're here, and they would tell you for that bandit quest. And that you would tell them that you guys already did it, and I don't know what Mal's party's reaction would actually be to them already finishing that quest. So you
Okay.
guys can make one up for that.
Did you say we had done it too?
No, you are informed that they did the quest already.
We're too late.
Yeah,
you're
too late to
the quest.
Yeah.
Mission already accomplished.
And actually, Bird is real lucky with that, or else Cat would have been captured.
Mm-hmm.
Or, well, Katrina. Katrina the cat.
Yep.
Katrina.
His lady love.
Yep.
Well, you don't know that. His Neko love.
Emotional bird.
Emotional bird indeed. I guess I'm gonna head tilts. Look at what's Mal's character's name?
Malicious.
Oh, Malicious.
I mean,
That
you
makes it easy. I'm gonna look at
Yeah, you
Malicious and be like, "Are we playing a game?"
So then I'll approach the rest of the group there. And I'll announce who I am.
Okay.
I am Malicious. I've been commissioned to take over for Torment on the pursuit of knowledge, magical items, and alchemical substances.
That's right, that's what artificers are.
That's
They're
cool.
alchemists. I completely forgot that the Artificer is an alchemist.
But to fund the research and development, we need to accomplish missions. And we were currently on the search for some bandits. Unsure where to go from here. We got lost.
Okay, well, if you're looking for the bandits in that town over yonder, we kinda already did that.
See, Malicious, I told you shouldn't have taken the left. But we would have got there faster.
Maybe she's right, maybe she's wrong.
Well,
She was just as
what's
lost as
done is done. It's already done. We'll just move on to something else.
Well, where are you headed? Any ideas?
Okay, still no clue. This is left and right question all over again.
This right now is just player interaction, and I'm liking it.
Mm-hmm.
So, keep going until you guys figure something out.
Cool. Well, you
Probably
said
do.
your mission is to, like, gather supplies and potions and things like that to do missions so you could afford to do
Correct.
things. Yeah. What if you joined us? Because we're wanting to do some missions, too.
That would be sufficient. I'll look at Khaleesi. Khaleesi, what's your character's name?
Khaly.
Yeah,
She's the Khaly girl.
Mhm.
that makes it easy. Khaly, does this work for you?
I mean, I'm kind of hesitant. And I look at you and I'm like, I'm willing to check it out, as long as you keep that wily one away from me.
Watch out for emotional bird.
Yeah, Khaly, which one do you point to when you say that?
Oh, I forget who it was, the one who tried to hug me.
Oh,
The
me!
cannibal, the dragonborn.
I didn't try to
The white
hug you, I was
dragonborn.
just being friendly.
Amaris, is that how you say
Amaris.
it? Amaris, yeah. Keep the
Technically,
huggy one away from me.
yeah, technically you guys don't know their names. You know, the only name
Alright.
that the floor party knows is Mal, unless Mal said Khally's name out loud.
Yeah.
Okay, so now they know both, but you guys don't know their names.
Okay.
I mean,
So yeah, as long as you keep the huggy one away from me.
I pout and turn around.
And I go up to her and be like, yeah, she's very, I get it. I don't want to deal with it sometimes too, but she's just full of rainbows and sunshines, and all I want is it to rain on her.
I chuckle a little.
Alright, so now that you guys have formed a one party of 7?
Mm-hmm.
6.
6,
7.
thank you. Technically 7 because Aki, but he walked away. So yeah, it's a
Run
party of
away, run away.
Clearly he was very upset that he could not do the bandits himself.
6. Yeah,
He needed a moment.
Yeah.
you know, I feel like you should have an abbreviation for your unit just being MAL.
Now unit.
Yeah. Like,
That's
your
funny.
name is still Malicious, but, like, everyone else knows you as Mal. And your abbreviation is basically MAL. Okay, so you guys joined the party. And let's say that you guys didn't start at Phandalin, the 3 party.
Mm-hmm.
You started in, like, Neverwinter Woods or something like that. And you guys are heading to Phandalin. Well, actually, no. Because that would start the main campaign. Where do you guys want to go?
Where is a
I don't know
town
what
nearby?
other options are available.
Well, east is Nagsher.
Whoa, hold on. Before we start, because this is like what I'm guessing like a knowledge robot creature.
Yeah.
Because now I go up to him and I take my necklace out and I ask him, "Do you know these people?" And I let him look at it and then I put it back under my shirt and I wait for an answer.
I'll tell you what's on the necklace, Mel. And technically no one else will know this. The necklace is golden, like it's got a golden chain. It has a moon with a teardrop on the bottom. All golden.
Alright. Can I roll investigation?
Yeah.
Alright. Let's see here. Can you see that?
Hang on. Yeah, 21, okay. Give me a second to read her backstory again. So, in your data bank, you see this symbol pop up, and all you know is that there was it was the clan of many high elves who once lived in, let's say who once lived in a forest that's east, northeast of Nagsher. And I mean far northeast. Let's see here. What else would you find out?
Okay, so I'll just repeat. I've seen this in a book.
Basically, it's a heirloom necklace that is passed down from a druidic lifeline, and that she now has it.
Alright. It's an item that represents a druid heritage. I once saw in a book. Wasn't a particularly interesting book, but it was there.
I'm gonna make that a pretty high DC because I haven't even found out what I want to do with that. But that's what you know, and that's what you tell Karn.
Sweet.
Or Nessa.
Anything else?
No, that's all you know from the necklace.
At the end of the group. Is there anything I need to know about any of you?
Don't give Sunny matches or candles.
She'll point to the dwarf. Because you don't know who Sunny is.
Yeah.
You're a dwarf, man.
No. Man, I just need some matches.
Wow.
Keep the fire away from him. He's a fire
dwarf. Unhinged dwarf, emotional bird.
I need to say, after I get the information from Mal, I'll be like, well, I guess I'm going to be heading that direction. Does anyone want to join me?
You can go any direction, but west would lead you into the Sword Coast, which is main campaign territory. So I'd prefer north, east, or south.
But isn't it forest,
northeast.
north?
Northeast?
It is northeast from Nagsher.
Yeah, so I would start heading northeast then. If people came with me.
What are we thinking, guys? This is a group.
Well, I gotta look at the map. But I'm getting distracted by the owl. If
I know. I stared at it for so long last night.
I'll repost it so that we don't get distracted by it.
The owl with the ears?
Yeah.
Yeah, after I posted it, that's all I paid attention to after that.
Yep. Literally.
And, I posted that for, a while, so I, whenever we were talking, I was just looking at the arrow, constantly getting ears.
I was
Alright,
looking at
so-
it at the end. That was great.
We are at. I don't see where we are specifically.
So, Nagsher's not actually on the map,
Uh-huh.
but if you see the dotted road above Phandalin,
Mm-hmm.
you took that right, and basically that connects to Nagsher once it's off the map.
So, all the way to the east.
You're all the way east of that road, yeah.
Okay.
I can barely read the names.
So, north for the woods, south for Phandalin.
Well, east or west is through Phandalin.
Okay. West is right.
And it would be like northwest for the Neverwinter Woods, but the woods that I'm talking about is northeast. Well, the ones that Mal talked about, anyway.
I mean, I don't really care where we go.
And I just say prefer not to go west because of the one shot.
Okay. We could go to the forest. That could be fun.
Well, I need to go because that's what my mission is to find out where I'm from. My people. And I say that to them. Like, guys, like, I would really like to go, like, this is everything to me. I need to find out who I am and where I came from. Like, I was just left on a doorstep,
Hi,
at a
Kabush.
library. I know nothing about my family. Like, can you
Welcome to
please
chat.
help me try and find something about them?
And I'm assuming that Bird and Mal both know forests are pretty dangerous.
Forests are very dangerous.
And you have all the time in this campaign to find out about your family.
Are there any towns before the forest?
Yeah, because it's like I said, it's a pretty far distance away from Nagsher.
Okay. We could go to the closest town that's up towards the forest and then investigate the town to see what jobs they have and then make a decision from there.
I'm okay with that.
Sure.
I can agree with that.
I don't mind being near the forest. I happen to like the forest.
The forest is nice.
Forest is
But
Forests
it
are
can be
nice.
dangerous.
They're nice until you've got magical vines that are like entrapping you.
true.
Because you know it's a magic forest.
My specialty is just forests. I don't know if there's
No,
a
I'm not-
difference.
I'm not saying that it is a magical forest, I was just giving a reference.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll head up and go to a town and see what's there and take our mission from there.
But technically, since all of you are from the west, I'm gonna say that you go back into Nagsher to talk about the other towns.
Okay.
So, like, let's say you go back into the Nagsher Tavern. There's now 7 of you in there. And you're asking the locals about towns. Let's say there are 8 tables at the tavern. And 3 of them have full occupants. And the other 5 have, like, from 1 to 3 people.
Okay.
You
Are
can
they
choose.
just like regular looking folk?
Yeah, they're normal civilian folk.
Kind of the group. Low threat level.
Except for about Except on the left, you see what might be adventurers, but they're nothing to really pay attention to. They're just having a chat and drinking like adventurers do.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
So we're running around the tavern asking around?
Yeah, there are 8 tables that you guys can choose from. You can either ask all together or separate. Up to you.
Alright, so I'll do some investigating. I'll say, walk up to the group of adventurers or adventuring looking people.
Give me a second to write some numbers down.
I want to pickpocket people.
Oh, here we go.
Someone give me a number between 1 and 7.
4.
4? Okay. So you go over to the table of adventurers. There are 5 of them sitting down at a table. And they're still kind of like celebrating and chatting while drinking their mead.
Alright, so I'll go up and I'll ask, what are the comings and goings of this town? Are there any libraries in any neighboring towns close by?
By the way, this is table 1 for any of you who wants to know. Okay. So, repeat that first part of the question. Like, what's the things of this town?
Comings and goings?
So, they basically say that a lot of adventurers come in, or as far as they know, because this town has a pretty high crime rate. And they say that there is a library on the other side of the town near the mage shop. For
Mage shop?
Yeah, magic shop, mage shop, same thing. Which Birds knows where that is.
Mm-hmm.
What else did you ask that you want to know about?
Any major libraries? Or places of magical significance in the area?
Yeah, so on the other side of town, there's a library and a magical shop. And I think we said that it's like an hour walk.
Yeah, an hour walk.
Hour and a half, I think, is what you said.
Yeah, we said like an hour to an hour and a half walk.
Alright.
What is the town we started in again?
Well, we're currently in Nagsher again. I have it in my... It's in the campaign notes if you want to know how to spell it.
I was just gonna look at the map.
Oh, it's not on the map.
Oh, in campaign notes? Where do I see that?
If you go back to the campaign from the top right, you'll see All Fun and Dragons. If you click that and then click on the All Fun and Dragons again, you go to the campaign, you'll see all the players, and you scroll down, you'll see my notes.
Okay. Thank you.
But the town you're starting in for the actual campaign is going to be Phandalin.
Yeah, I knew that.
I hope that answers all of your questions, Mel.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay, anyone else want to go to a different table?
I guess I'll go to table 2.
Right. So at table 2, you see a lone person sitting there, just kind of sorrowing and drinking.
Oh.
You get a lot of sad people, Tampa.
What do
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
It's just her personality likes the sad people.
Oh.
Yeah, she wants to cheer him up, you know?
Can I play him a song?
What poem would you like to play him?
That's a good question. I haven't thought about I feel like that might make this poor man cry. It's gonna be okay. It's piano, guys.
Yeah. So you start. Do you want to play it softly, loudly, or how do you want to play it?
Just a kind of a medium, not too loud.
Alright, so I want you to make a performance check.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. Performance.
Because it's funny.
The second I see her get up to go to the piano, I tell the human, God, not this again.
So she goes to the piano, and if I could, like if I actually knew the song on Kalimba, I'd play it.
Mm-hmm.
But she plays it wonderfully. And she starts singing, and everyone looks over at the Dragonborn. And it slowly turns into Piano Man for some reason.
Okay.
But you do see like a little smile and perk up from that one lonely guy at the table, too.
Excellent. I'm happy.
Anyone else want to go to a table?
Nah, I just ordered myself a beer and have it.
That will be 5 silver pieces.
Okay. In a second, I was so trying to find silver pieces.
I want to rob someone.
Oh, of course I want
Oh
to rob
my God.
somebody.
Alright, who do you want to rob and where?
What do you call it? Where people sell the beer. What do you call it? The stool.
What?
The counter.
You want to rob the counter.
Yes.
Oh
And
no.
What do you want to steal?
Money.
Okay.
You're gonna
Okay.
steal from the bar?
Or anything valuable.
First make an investigation check to see if there is anything valuable.
17.
Okay, so you notice that there's actually no money there because they keep it in a safe in the back.
Okay.
Although you do see a lot of nice drinks.
I'll rob that too.
Okay, you slide of hand check. And this better be a good one because the bartenders are there working.
Do we as a group know that he's attempting to
Yeah, you're-
steal some stuff?
You're seeing a dwarf try to climb over a tall counter and steal stuff.
Then I back away and go look for the restroom because I don't want to be any part of shenanigans.
Okay, so you go
I'm a wall
cower.
biter.
You go cower in the restroom, and the rest of the party notices that the dwarf is now standing on one of those bar stools, and like he's attempting to reach over, and the person turns around and he just goes, "What in the hell are you doing?"
I'm gonna throw a ball pin at him.
Oh no.
You throw a ball bearing at him.
Oh, what is happening?
We've got murder hobo vibes. Make roll a d20, just a regular d20.
Shoot.
So you know what he does? He's gonna catch this ball bearing mid-flight,
Uh-oh.
and he is going to. Let's see here.
Wow.
He's going to chuck it back at you for a 15, which hits.
Oh.
So how bad would ball bearing hurt?
How big is this ball bearing?
I'd imagine it's a pretty big ball bearing. Like, it's the size of, like, half your palm.
Can I get up where I see this happening and like be like Sunny, no, and like be like in a mothering like tone?
So you see him about to throw the ball bearing, and you say that. I want you to roll an intimidation check.
Can someone roll that for me? I'm not near my dice. I'm trying to get some cereal.
You go to your character.
Intimidation. Just roll d20, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to her thing and roll it for her.
Thank you.
Dun, dun, dun.
I'm gonna use the online die. You got a 9, Carm.
Uh-oh.
But
That's the whole thing. You got a 9.
oh, ouch! That's a bad roll.
I want you to make a charisma save, Soul. Yeah, so hit that big 12 on your, or whatever the number is for your charisma.
Okay.
3. Alright, so Soul is actually listening to Carm. And he puts the ball bearing back in his bag. And he's like, fine. Fine, I won't hit him. And then he puts it
And-
back.
I tell him, come back and sit down and enjoy beer, and I buy him a beer.
You do so? Okay, that's also 5 silver then. That's 10 silver altogether.
Yeah, I will subtract it when I come back.
Anybody else want to do anything? Khaleesi's in the bathroom, cowering.
Yep, I'm still playing piano.
Everyone's singing along to Piano Man.
I'm basically just standing there watching all this unfold,
Yeah,
trying to make sense of everything that's just going on here.
Alright, I can take a peek out of the bathroom to see if anything weird's going on. Coast looks clear now, and I go sit at a table with some strangers. I guess table 4.
Table 4. You sit at a table with 4 people at it. People who you do not know. And, they're just strangers, and like, they're like bros having a drink on Friday night. Or Friday morning, I guess.
Just some classy Friday morning drinks.
Right?
Right before work, you know.
Can I ask them if any of them want to buy me a drink? Break the ice.
Are you going to do this in any sort of way, or are you just asking them to buy you a drink? Because technically, you could get one easier if you, like, try and seduce them, but if you're not going to do that, then it's a different roll.
No seduction this time around.
Okay, so make a, I don't know.
Would it be charisma or like persuasion?
Yeah, make a charisma save.
I wouldn't call it a save. It's just a roll plus charisma. I think.
Where is that? Is it the top one?
Yeah, it's the top thing that you press. But I will be right back for a few seconds.
Okay.
How do I click it? It's not.
If you are looking at your page
I
on
get it
Indeed,
now.
you just click on the number.
There you go. 19. 21.
Nice.
Nice job. Okay, so they buy you 3 drinks, which is technically 15 silver altogether, but that's not out of your pocket, so who cares?
Wow.
Put a big smile on my face and chug one immediately.
Immediate chug?
Chug.
One.
Dang.
Make a con save.
What save?
Constitution save. If you're 16.
That's very well.
Yeah. 9? You're getting tipsy. You're feeling a bit drunk.
Excellent.
No, you're starting to hiccup like Hannibal does when she eats.
Oh, wow.
Oh boy.
Shots
You know,
fired.
laughing and all that. I did not mean it in any way, Hannibal.
I know.
Does anyone else want to go to a table?
Well, I would like to go to the bartender and, just be like, hey, looking for some quick work nearby. What's happening around here?
Quick work. Ah, yes. And
1 + 1 quick maths.
he points you over to a job board that the tavern actually has. And points you in the direction of a job. Like, just a job board and like in general. And you see like 4 or 5 posters there. And it's like, that's where our town keeps all the jobs, if you'd like one.
I'm gonna hop on over and take a look.
Okay.
Did you do my money for me?
I did not know.
Nope.
Because I'm... Oh, no. Never mind.
Sounds like somebody's gotta do their money.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I went for my money, it was gone. I was like, I was under the wrong profile.
Oh, I need to add money to Mal's yet.
And Khaleesi's.
Well, not much is going to change with Khaleesi's, actually. Like, the only thing that's going to change with Khaleesi is her level. And what she gets.
Okay, I adjusted the money.
Although,
It has been adjusted. And I'm going to be staying with Sunny, making sure he doesn't do anything crazy and stupid.
Wait, I can have.
So what's available on the job board?
Hold on. So you go over to the job board with like what, 4 or 5 jobs I said?
I think he said 3 or 4.
Yeah. So you see. Oh god, what is this? I'm trying to get like a question reader so that I can think of some. Okay. So you see a quest. Like one catches your eye. And it says that no, get a better quest. There we go. You see a quest saying that the family was taken, and if they didn't pay ransom money, and they like, if they didn't pay the ransom money, they would come after the quest giver as well, or just kill the family in general. And you see that the capturers are dwarves. So, and you also notice that there's no need to kill all of them and to just put fear in them.
Okay.
You're my people.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna look over at Soul, and I'm gonna think to myself, this is hit right up his alley.
Oh, great.
In your mind, you think, could Soul have been the one to do this?
Could it have been? Was it him all along?
Was this Sunny?
Was it?
Sounds an awful lot like Sunny.
Yeah, it's a dwarf. The only
Was
dwarf
it
I know.
Sunny in the library with a candlestick?
It was. Though he lit it first.
So yeah, they say that they don't have much to reward you with, but it's still quite a bit to handle a few dwarves and put fear into them.
No, I like the idea of this. Where are the other two though?
The other two. Yay. Okay, so you see that some scouts have been captured, and and it basically says that you must free them. And these monsters will kill our scouts once they see if they see the quest givers, and if they see you.
Hmm.
So you need to infiltrate the camp and save those scouts.
Ooh.
I wouldn't say it's dwarves actually. It doesn't say what took the scouts, but it says that they will kill as soon as they see you.
Hmm.
And it does say kill as many as you'd like. I will be able to repay you handsome, like the reward you see is rather big as well.
Okay.
All this is going on. I'm still in the background getting louder. The people at the table, and probably halfway through my second beer.
I should roll another con save then.
Drunk +2.
Well, there's a thing of like getting tipsy, drunk, passed out. Okay, so you're getting a bit more drunk. You know, your vision's sort of like wobbling around, and you're slurring a lot more words, and you're having an overall great time yourself. And these 4 guys did not know that you were such a light drinker.
They're probably just gonna pay for more.
They're not necessarily interested in women, though, as they are not human.
Hmm.
What are they?
Just a race.
One
of them.
Race.
One of them that's not human.
Okay,
Can I question what they are in my drunken state being so blunt.
Oh, you're really gonna make me look up what race they are, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yes.
If she wasn't going to, I was going to.
I know you would have.
She just beat me to the punch.
Okay, so while you're looking that up, I'll walk up to Birds. And I'll point at the stealthy mission. And I'll gesture at all of me. All 6 foot, 10 inches of moving steel. And I'll say I was not commissioned for stealth.
I'd like to think that there's like a mirror to the left. You look at yourself and just say, clunky, noisy, bad, stealth.
Well, I can still talk like a normal person, not like a robot.
Well, yeah. But like something along those lines, you know?
Yeah.
And
I
what was
just
the
knock on the
third mission?
chest, making a hollow metal sound. Not
Yeah,
made for stealth.
Oh, I don't have my ring on. I can't make a noise like that. Hold on, give me a second. So, the race of the men, by the way, are tieflings.
Oh, more tieflings.
So you kind of knock on your chest, and it gives like a sound.
Of course.
Not very stealthy.
Probably not the best call to do that then, I suppose. Oh, what a shame.
He could technically stay behind on that and watch. But yeah. There's one more that you can read still.
Yeah, what is the third one? Let's find out.
Okay, so things have been too quiet lately in this small village.
Too quiet.
Our scouts report that many armies have set up camp on the borders of our lands, and war is surely upon them. You need to disrupt their activities, slow them down while we gather more forces. Anything you can do to halt those nasty elves. I'd love to join you, but I'd love to join you, but it'll be up to you. I don't want to get in the way. Act swiftly when dealing with elves. You can take out as many as you like.
Oh, that sounds good.
Everything needs a
and
killing.
It's a pretty good reward as well.
How much?
That's the paddling.
It says it will reward you greatly. I'll make up how much it is with when you take a quest.
Okay, so I see that my human person is getting drunker and drunker, and I tell Sunny, stay. I'll be right back. And I go over to the table, and I go, I'm high. Yeah,
I'm drunk.
That's
if you're
my,
high, you know.
That's my friend there. It's okay if I bring her back over to my table for. I think I need to take care of her a little bit. A little bit better.
The first
Is that okay?
The first thing that I want to say as a DM is you're choosing to be drunk.
Okay. No, I'm trying to do my personality, which I'm horribly awkward in social situations.
Yeah, fair enough.
So that's what I'm trying to be, because I still have 3/4 of my beer. I've just been sipping on it.
The tiefling guys are they're very forgiving. It's yeah, this is meant to be a guy's night out anyway. Or day out.
Okay, so then I'd be like, come on. We have more beverages over here. Come on.
And I hear more beer and I start to follow.
And when the second she sits down, I just give her the rest of my beer and I just watch both of them.
Wait, and I tell her to hold up, and I left my third beer on the table, and I go back and grab that.
I want you to make a dex save right now, Khaly. All right,
I'm a functional drunk.
Yeah, you're wobbly, but you get your drink and you sit back down at Carm's table. I was really hoping.
Take a look at it and see, you want a beer? And I hold it up in front of her.
I'm like, no, I'm good, but thank you for the offer.
It's just like, you want a beer? And she's
Right.
like, waddling around.
And as she rejects my offer, I take a sip.
Right. I'm just so waiting for Khaly to pass out.
Just a sip. This was
I know. It's just a sip, which is why I'm not giving you another save.
Yet.
Yeah.
At this point, I'm assuming that Piano Man has stopped.
Okay.
Do
I
you
go
wanna do
over
anything?
to Cat and Malicious to see what they're thinking or see what they found.
Okay.
How do you know my name's Cat? I haven't revealed it yet.
I go over to
We
the
aren't-
bird and Malicious to see what's going on.
Every time you ask, I'll just chirp at you.
Is everyone accounted for? Has everyone done something? Yeah, except for Aki, who's not here. Okay.
Yeah. So at this point, I feel like I would know Sunny's name because I've been like mothering, taking
Oh,
care of,
yeah,
make sure he
yeah.
doesn't. But like
He-
I don't know, and I feel like I would know Tanaba's character because of how open friendly she is. And I don't even try and get to know the bird's name. I just like bird.
Yeah, I would say the only name you don't know is Bird's name.
Yeah.
Because he just chose not to tell you when you guys asked about names.
Oh no, I didn't ask. I was just like, it's a bird. I'm just gonna call it a bird.
Yeah, as soon as you drag that guy out by the hair, Soul's just like, yo, what's up? I'm Sunny. Let's be friends.
Yeah. So like, I'm making sure Sunny doesn't get into more trouble than necessary at this point.
Oh, and by the way,
Define
Carm,
necessary.
That's for me to know and you to find out.
I'm basically leaving the family thing to actual main campaign. Because and I mean after level 7. Because for one-shots, we're trying to get through as much as possible in a little time.
No, I got that. That's why I'm like haven't pushed it since.
And plus, it's your own character building, so it can wait.
Yeah. No, that's why I didn't push it.
Yeah.
Once
I'm
they
glad
suggested
you didn't.
something else.
So yeah, Tanova knows about the jobs. You and Khaly and Sunny are currently getting drunk.
Cool.
No, I gave my beer to Khaly, so I don't have
Yeah.
any drink in front of me.
You're not like technically getting drunk, but you're containing.
At the
sorry.
drinking table.
You're containing the drunks.
Yeah,
You're-
you're on
you're
drugs.
containing.
And
Cool.
I'm containing the little ball of evil and the drunk.
See, instead of getting drunk, you're getting the drunks.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're collecting them. They're playing cards now.
As long as they don't try and do anything sly, we're good.
Mhm.
Cool.
They'd be
Sly.
waking up in their own beds.
So I hope someone remembers all the 3 jobs that I said.
One was
Hot seconds.
saving the hostages. One was the kidnapped scouts. And then the last one was disrupt the war.
Great. Which one are you gonna choose,
Well,
if any?
one of them, apparently, Mr. Hunkajunk over there, I can't do.
Build for.
The kidnap scouts he can't do because that one required stealth.
Yeah.
We could. I really don't want to get involved with a war. That sounds like a lot of work.
That does. That just
You
means
know,
if we took a job, that leaves the saving the hostages that we have an unknown amount of.
It's a family.
Yeah, it's a family.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with doing a little bit of saving.
Okay.
But this one we had to get them alive.
You have to fear them. Put fear into the dwarves.
Okay.
Oh, love that.
And just make them run away, basically.
Can I buy some more feathers? I mean, arrows?
Feathers. Yeah, you can go to Liam's shop and buy some.
I'll buy like another 20. How much would that cost?
I need more candlesticks.
I'd say like 20. I'd say 20 silver pieces. Unless you think it should be like 20 copper, like 1 copper per arrow.
No, that's fine. 20 silver pieces is fine.
Right.
I'll remove it from that. 20 silver.
Yeah, the only one that's not actually like having to remove or add anything is Khaly.
Mm-hmm.
So how many arrows do we have? Because I never saw them.
Is that 20 per 20?
Yeah. It doesn't tell me how many arrows either.
Let's see here. It should in your inventory. Okay, let me go to Karm's equipment.
Oh, arrows are apparently a gold per bundle of 20?
I'm not having that.
That's...
Nah, it's 20 silver, Chief.
Okay, so I'll buy another... Let's go up to 100.
It does not say how many you have.
Mm-mm.
Well, you could always play it where you spend the 1 gold and you basically just get as much ammo as you need.
Yeah.
Unless you really want to keep track of every arrow you fire.
Not really.
Yeah, I've always played it where like you just don't keep track of arrows. Like
Well,
you just magically have some, and like on your way, you're probably making them.
I know that Bird technically has a count for it. Because I know Bird's character does have like an arrow count. Because I've seen it. Karm does not, so Karm can play that way.
Wait, do I have?
100 arrows.
Do I?
I was even buy a bunch.
Okay. That would be what? That would be 100 silver pieces. No, you technically about 80 because you already had 20. So that's 80 silver.
I see a certain number of arrows on mine. Does it mean I do? 20
Yeah, because you're
arrows?
also a ranger.
Yeah.
But we're also not worrying about yours.
Okay.
Like with Bird's longbow. Oh wait, no, that's the same thing. Birds would have to keep track of his. But if you do not have a count, then you don't keep track of it.
Okay, so I guess
Wait.
I don't keep track.
So I'm keeping track. Nobody else is. Okay.
Basically, they'll just have to, every city you come to, I suggest buying arrows. And if you haven't gone into a fight, then don't, but...
Okay.
Especially for Carmen, Tanaba.
Banana bun.
Mm-hmm.
If we use arrows.
Hmm?
If we use the arrows.
Yeah, if you use arrows, then I'd suggest, like, once you go to a town, use a gold piece to get arrows.
Okay.
Alright.
And right
I
now,
don't think you need that many arrows every...
No, you don't.
Alright, well.
Yeah, you're
about
headed
arrows?
towards...
Arrows!
You 3, I'm assuming you're going to tell the other 3 about the job.
Yes, I head over to Karm, excited to tell her that we have taken a job. And I'm a little bouncy and I'm coming in hot. Hot. Getting ready for hugs.
Getting ready for hugs.
Can I make it like a war to dodge the hug?
Make a dex save.
I'll just rub my fingers together.
Dang.
God, no.
Unless you want to make an athletic.
Unarmed attack roll?
A 7.
Unarmed attack roll?
I was going to say, Tanaba, roll a strength save.
Oh, I don't want to hurt her.
You're not going to hurt her. A 4. You know what, Karm? You missed that hug. And it goes straight on to Khaly. Khaly, you're now being hugged. Khaly, you're now being hugged by a 5'8", I think?
5'10".
5'10" Dragonborn.
And you're drunk. And you're gonna hug. And I say underneath my breath, as like she goes and hugs Khaly, I was like, oh, thank God it wasn't me.
I'm a little drunk right now and more relaxed, and I hug her back.
Yes! I just grin bigger, and I look
Achievement
at Carm.
get hugged.
She like somehow her pupils grow like a cat when they're like she's happy, and you just see them like widen so far. You made her day. You made her year with that.
And I see it, and I feel the hug lingering, and I'm like, all right, that's enough.
Okay.
I kind of push her away.
I stop
That
hugging
was-
her, and I look at Carm, and I tell Carm about the job.
I don't even know if that hiccup was intentional, but it was good timed. Because you're drunk.
I'm method acting, you know.
That's good. What did you say, Tanaba?
I said I stop hugging Khaly, and I look at Carm real excited and tell her what job we picked.
I thought you were gonna say it's your turn.
That's what I thought she was gonna say. I was like, oh, please don't say that. I'd be like, okay, which job did we take?
So we took a job that is saving hostages. There's a family that needs to be rescued. We need to scare dwarves, and we got to put the fear of God or whatever into them and make them run away.
Oh, Christ compels you.
Yeah. And I look
I'm like,
directly
okay.
at Sunny when I say we have to put the fear of anything in them.
Fear, not death.
Yes.
And I look at her, it's like, okay, when are we starting it?
I guess we'll wait for the whole group to be together, and then we will head that way.
Technically, you all.
I'm gonna suggest that we wait until the morning so our drunken people can sober up.
Right. Yeah, I can say that you guys spent the whole day in the tavern, unless someone wants to go across town
To see their little kitty friend.
or a library.
There's a library.
Yeah, I'm gonna go check out the library.
I'm assuming Bird is gonna find any excuse to go with you to see Katrina.
I stand up. Oh,
I mean,
take
I don't
me
have
with
to
you.
be looking for her every time.
No, you don't. I just assumed you'd go along.
No, I mean, we're just preparing for this rescue, right?
Mhm.
So I gotta spend a little time to think and decide like what equipment I might need.
All right, so you're.
So
you're gonna,
I'll be at the inn for a little bit.
Okay.
I go to the store.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Saul to the store to pick up more supplies for the trip.
All right, so you two go to Liam and Liam's,
Mm-hmm.
and as you're on entrance, you see William at the counter this time, and he goes, "Hey guys,
I go, how are you?
I'm doing good. Liam's out today. He's sick.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Hopefully he gets better soon.
Yeah. Well, at least we're not gonna get robbed."
That's true. We're just about to go do another mission. Do you have any deals today?
Deals?
Like sales?
Sales? Oh, sales. I thought at first my brain went to like ship sales.
Oh.
Too much Valheim.
I know, right? And he basically says, "Well, if you find anything that you're needing, I'll see what I can do."
I will take a look around.
And anything you think you might need is probably there.
Do you have
Okay. We do. We have enough food for the trip? I'm assuming.
You all, I think, have 10 days of rations.
Okay.
Plus
And I filled
food
up my water pouch. I'm gonna pick up a second water pouch.
By the way, food is usually like at a tavern or an inn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway.
I'm gonna pick up a second water pouch.
Yeah. Sure.
Surprise, surprise, my character does not need to eat or drink.
Yep, and it's immune to diseases.
Okay, so I pick up an extra water pouch.
Technically, you don't need to sleep because you have a sentry mode, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, so you pick up a water pouch. What else do you want? It's not
I'm
filled
gonna
with
pick
water,
up.
by the way. It's empty, but
Yeah, when I get back to the tub, I'm gonna fill it back up with water.
Okay.
I'm gonna get some rope.
How much?
How much do I currently have?
50 feet.
50 feet? Another 50 feet.
How much did we say rope costed?
I don't have that in my notes.
I think that we said it's 20 or 40 silver per 50.
Oh, it's 15
Right.
because I did the math because Birds bought 150 feet and it cost him 45.
Yep, it was 15 silver for that. So yeah, you can get 50 feet for 15 silver. And that water pouch would be, I'd say 3 silver.
So I lose 18 silver.
You're not necessarily buying it yet, but keep that in mind.
Yeah, I'm just pre-doing it there. Okay, so the water skin and the rope.
And I'm telling you normal prices, not discount if there is any.
Yeah. Do we have any like darts that like would knock people out?
Like tranquilizing darts?
Yeah.
That would not be in the general store.
Okay. I asked Liam if he knew anywhere that would have them.
Maybe the mage shop would lace arrows with like a sleeping potion, but I'm not sure.
Okay, I would go there after this store. Look around, and I think that would be everything I would need to possess at this given time.
So just a water skin and rope?
Yep.
Alright. So you take that over to William at the counter, and he says that you can have the water skin for 20 copper instead, but the rope stays the same.
I say thank you and have a good day.
Always, you have a good day too.
And then I take Sunny and I was like, okay, I want to go get some special darts. Do you want to come with me?
I need my candles.
You didn't even use your candles before.
I need my more candles.
I look at Sunny and I tell him, I was like, I can make flames come out of my hands. I don't think you need a candle for a little bit.
Okay.
By the way, don't forget.
Oh, you gave up so easy.
Don't forget to add that to your inventory.
Yeah, I did as we were talking.
I don't know if it's gonna be like if it has to be a custom or not, but
It's not. I just did the rope hempen for 50, so now it says I have 2 of those. And then I added a second water skin, and it says I have 2 of those as well.
Awesome.
So we're gonna head to the mage shop and see if I can get some of those darts or arrows.
And I'm assuming Mal is already on his way there. To the library that's on that side of town anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys going out of Liam and Liam's, you see the Mal, or the Malicious, Warforged going down the street, and you catch up with him.
I say, hey, where are you off to?
I turn to you and I say, library is often a good resource to research the area, see if there's any maps,
Wait,
and
can
see
you let
if
me
there
know
are any
when you
other
find out?
good clues.
I say, hey, can you let me know when you find out when you come back?
Can do.
Thank you. I much appreciate it. I love learning new things.
What is it you're trying to do exactly?
I'm gonna go get some knockout potions for
Sunny here because I feel like he's gonna light everything on fire if we don't put him to sleep every once in a while.
What?
I can't like keep secrets, so like I have to like be open and honest about it, and I'm hoping Sunny's not paying attention when I'm saying this.
I look at Carm, and I think it's probably a good idea for the untrustworthy dwarf.
What? Would you?
And I say, well, I am commissioned to also produce poisons.
Poison?
You can produce poison?
Well, I have a poisoner's kit and a pretty good medicine and nature check.
Oh, can I give like 20 arrows to him?
Yeah, sure.
And I say, could you use some knockout poison on it? Nothing fatal, just so they sleep for like anywhere from 2 to 8 hours, maybe.
Enough to just knock him out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I can do anything so elaborate at the level we're at. But DM discretion on what goes on here.
I don't know, that's 2 to 8 hours is pretty ridiculous.
Yeah.
So like just like a knockout would be nice.
I would say the most he could do is maybe like a minute or two.
That's doable. That's enough to tie someone up.
With a simple like poisoner's kit, and I assume whatever the DC is. I mean,
yeah. Like, I would say that it would take a few minutes to settle in, and then it would also only knock them out for a few minutes.
That's okay.
Depending on how you
hit few them, minutes to settle in? Oh, goodness.
Well, yeah, it's got to go through their body.
That's going to be...
I'm okay with that. So, yeah, how many can I get?
DM.
I mean, if you really wanted to, you can make all 20 arrows like that. That's up to you.
I mean, she would basically have to stab him with an arrow.
And wait a couple minutes.
And then wait a few minutes.
Right. So
course of action doesn't seem very logical here.
If they shoot them with a poison arrow and they get alerted, that's their fault. Not mine. So, you can say how many arrows you want or how potent you want it to be, but it's not going to be that potent. At best, you could make them be knocked out in, like, a minute.
For reference, that's 10 rounds of fighting.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
It's going to be totally useless in a fight.
True.
Right, for, like, when, like... someone wants to burn the whole house down and we're not able to quite stop him, but I can shoot him with an arrow in the hand to...
You could stab...
You can shoot him, so 1 minute, that's a lot of time for something to burn.
Yeah, that's still for him.
You're most likely just gonna knock him out in the middle of his own fire, and then we're gonna accidentally kill Soul.
And this is not the group that is going to kill on sight if they see you. So you have, like, you don't really need these.
Then I decide not to do it then.
Alright.
Like,
here's the commoner one.
So a basic poison would coat 1 slashing, piercing weapon or up to 3 pieces of ammo.
Wow.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
So what I do instead is do we walk by like any like candy stores or anything like that?
Yeah. Oh my god. Soul's now a kid.
I don't think there's candy in like the medieval era.
Dwarf, if you're getting too rambunctious, take candy.
No. Any sweet stuff or anything like that?
I mean, like, there's herbs and stuff that you could use.
No, like, is there like a bakery or like anything like that on the way?
I don't think sugar is readily available in the medieval ages.
I mean, like,
Yeah, but like they have pastries.
you could probably they do, but you could
Like
probably,
a honey bread.
Yeah,
you
like a
could
honey
probably
bread.
see like this shop with like crystals that are said to be very sweet.
Okay, I go up to them and I ask them how much for one.
One would be 2 silver pieces.
I give them 2 silver pieces, and I give it to Sunny and be like, "Here you go for being non-bony."
Hey, Sonny,
So, are you gonna take that?
Sonny, I'm gonna say to
Okay.
put in your make a custom item in your inventory and put white crystal,
White crystal. Okay.
edible. Put edible in parentheses.
You could be giving them LSD for all you
Oh,
know.
actually, put edible question mark because you don't trust it. And I know exactly what that is. So you guys get to the other side of town. The library is like a block away from the maid shop, and Carm and Soul go into the magic shop, and Mal, you go into the library.
Yep.
I'm gonna switch over to Mal for a bit because I've been focusing on Carm for quite a while. So Mal, is there any specific book you're gonna look for?
So let's see if we basically know what area we're heading into.
Yeah, you know the eastern area, sort of. You don't know.
Okay, so then.
You know where you're going.
Okay, so then.
Headlong into danger.
Can I find like a topographical map of the area or something?
Yes. So I'm gonna say you ask like the librarian at the front desk if there's any maps around for like the surrounding continent.
Do they look like a particularly threatening librarian?
And it's an old lady.
Don't they all?
It's an old lady with glasses. You don't sense anything too malicious from them.
Too
but
malicious.
If you would like to make a check for it, you can.
All right.
You can make an insight check. You just think that they're a normal librarian selling books.
Librarian selling books? What blasphemy.
Right.
It's just this old, nice lady selling a book.
Yeah, just like that.
So I walk in, look at her, basic librarian. Out loud. And then just continue walking in. And I say, basic librarian, I require some maps of this particular area.
And that old lady voice that I'm not going to do because I don't think I can do that too well. She's like, well, I'll have you know, I'm rather complex. But you should go to the second floor and make 2 lefts once you get to aisle D.
Did you... Wait. You disparaged the librarian as you were asking for her help.
Yeah.
He said he thought it was a basic librarian. Which is what I said, but you know.
Of course.
He still helps you because she's a nice old lady. So basically, it's second floor, aisle D. Or in the D.
Thank you, basic librarian.
You're welcome.
And I'll go do my thing.
Like the librarian just says, you're welcome, metal oaf.
It's unfortunately a flaw where I speak without thinking my words, which invariably insults others.
Yeah.
So
I understand.
It's one of those
Some things can't be muted.
Right.
So you go up into aisle B and you scan for a book, and you finally find one of the continent that you're on. And what you see you see a map, and it's like a fold-out book. and you see that the continent you're on has. Actually, I could just send a picture to the D&D group. It's not going to be detailed like the Neverwinter one is, because I used a map generator, but it actually looks close enough to the Sword Coast on one side that it's actually perfect for this.
Is it this one? Did we already see this one?
No, it's not that map. It's a different map. I'm getting a picture of it right now. That's the continent that you're at. And you might want to look at it sideways. Oh no, it already did sideways. Okay, cool. But that's sort of what it looks like. And that eastern part that juts out at the sea is the Sword Coast. And you're in that tiny bit between the two parts that go up. Right at those
Okay.
two, sort of like those two bays at the top and bottom. You're sort of right at that line.
Alright, so can I search this library for basically any information that's going to help us accomplish the mission?
You could find a book about dwarves if you want.
On dwarves and what they are particularly afraid of.
Actually,
Gotcha.
you could just ask Sunny, right?
I've got plans for it. Alright, so since you're already in Section D, you rather quickly find a book about dwarves. And it lists off that mountain dwarves have a resistance to poison.
To potions, oh my goodness.
A mountain dwarf has a resistance to poison. I don't exactly know what the other dwarf, the hill dwarves, are resistant to or anything like that. And Soul, what do you think dwarves are afraid of?
Spiders.
Yeah. Yep. I would agree.
Can you give me like a list of things, Soul?
Like a
Maybe like 5 things.
Small spiders, big spiders, medium spiders,
giant
Colossal
spiders,
and then colossal spiders.
No, one of them's got to be Australian spiders.
Oh yeah, they're a breed
Yeah.
all their own.
Yeah.
Yeah, 5 spiders.
Magical spiders.
Elf spiders. Human spiders.
drow.
Just a Weber walks in.
Pretty much.
Kill it! Kill it!
Okay. So you just see that it's a bunch of spiders that they're afraid of. There's arachnids, mainly daddy longleggers.
Alright. So the non-deadly spiders.
Yeah, they're mainly afraid of non-deadly spiders.
What about the deadly
Gotcha.
one?
Deadly ones, they'll let live in their house, but they're still sort of afraid when they see them. But they'll leave them alone if they leave. It's a leave alone thing.
Alright. Well, I'll file that information away.
All right.
In one of your data banks?
The banks,
Yeah.
yeah. Any other books you want to find?
Well, if that's the only one that's going to help us on our mission.
Do we know who issued the quest?
It was a mother who
Uh,
had lost her kids and her husband.
um,
And by the way, only Mal sees what that map looks like, so you guys don't really know what the whole
Okay.
continent looks like.
oh, we don't need continental information.
And that may or may not be the only one there. So yeah, you got that information about about dwarves in general.
Yep.
Of any books you want to know that might, like, even if they don't help you on the quest?
Well, I would have most likely read.
Alright. Back to Karm and Soul. what are you guys doing?
I go back to the tavern with Soul, and we're just like, we're not in it, but we're kind of like outside of it. And I tell Soul that when we start the crest that we want, I will throw firebolt once we start, so he can see some fire go up. If he be good until then.
But I want it now.
I'm gonna say that Tanaba and Bird are eating lunch at the inn.
Well, I actually have something I want to do.
Go for it.
So you said it was the mother of the two, right?
It's the mother of a few children and a husband.
Okay, and it was the husband and the child.
Yeah, husband and a few children were taken by dwarves.
Got it. So I'd like to go visit.
I want to go with Birds.
Oddly enough, it does say that they're all boys that were taken.
Huh.
And the daughter has remained with the mother.
Okay.
Interesting.
So where are you going again?
To the mother. You gotta talk to her.
Okay, so the mother is hanging outside of this warehouse. Just a random thing because you seem to stumble upon her there.
Okay.
And yeah, you walk up to her and say what you want.
Hello, ma'am. We saw your job notice on the board. Can you tell us a little bit more about the request?
Oh, you're adventurers. You're trying to help me get my family back.
Yes.
My 2 sons and my husband were taken from me, and these dwarves took them to a village up north.
Oh, a village up north? Did they do this often?
I don't know. This is the first time my family's been kidnapped.
You're right. I'm sorry. So when they did so, was there anyone else with them, or do you know how many of them there were?
There were 3 dwarfs.
Okay.
They seemed rather muscular, big for a dwarf, and they were wearing masks.
Masks? Any sort of distinguishing symbols, features?
No, just a black mask covering their faces.
I look towards Tanba, and I'm kind of wondering if she has anything she wants to ask.
I'm thinking.
Don't worry, Tanaba, I am too.
That's it. All right.
I was typing all that.
So the dwarves took. At what race is she? What race is everyone?
The family is a mixed races of. Let's see here. Let's say the mother is an elf, while the dad is a halfling.
Oh, that's not weird at all.
So the children are half halfling, half elf.
Huh. That's a very curious combination right there. Okay. Do you know anything about the territory north?
I know that there's quite a bit of plains going towards that village, but I know that there's also no road there.
Is it... So, a lot of plains, no road, so not really much cover or anything. Besides north, do you have anything more specific by any chance? Like, is your husband like a hunter of some sort? Does he do any hunting? Has he told you about the terrain in the area?
Well, he had seen a few fallen buildings down there, and the village is mainly made up of tents.
Okay, I know who would be good for this job.
Oh, God. And then she says that that's all she knows.
Okay. Well, and there was a mention of a ransom. So how much are they asking for?
They're asking me to pay 2 platinum pieces.
Wow. And let's say you were to get these 2 platinum pieces. Do they have somewhere that you're going to rendezvous? How will this be set up? How will the trade be negotiated?
Basically, they told me to meet at their village, and once I gave them the 2 platinum, they'd let my family go.
Okay.
Interesting.
All right. Well, that's all the questions that I have.
I don't
And
have
I
any
look
questions.
I look over I look over at my companion who came over.
And
Yep.
by the way,
Miss
you
Amaris.
can even notice that like,
Amaris.
Mhm.
you also notice that there's no way that she'd be getting 2 platinum anytime soon because she's like wearing ragged clothing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can. That's kind of obvious.
Mhm.
I'm not really expecting anything from that.
Is the village mainly consisting of dwarves, do you know, since it's a tent village, or is it mainly for like wanderers and nomads and things like that?
She doesn't know, but I will tell you that it's probably just that 3-man group doing like setting up for the night.
Okay.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for your time. We'll work on getting your family back together again.
Thank you for trying to save my family.
We'll do our best.
We're just doing what we can. All right, I'm gonna head on out.
I will wait
Head on back.
and then go out the door with Cat.
Okay. So
With
you
Bird?
guys,
Yeah.
yeah, with
Excuse?
Sorry,
You
Birds.
still don't know.
I still
You
don't
still
know,
don't
but
know?
My notes still call you Cat.
I give you a hard time for that.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys now go back out, and I'm assuming back to the inn.
Yeah, I'm gonna head back to the inn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. In which you guys are going to have lunch.
Okay.
And Carm and Soul, you guys are at the tavern?
Yeah, we are.
Doing what exactly?
We're playing cards.
Are
Actually,
you guys like
Yeah,
eat?
we're playing cards.
so I have a question. Tanima's the bard. She can play songs and stuff.
Yes.
Does she just play songs for food?
I could.
Oh, she can, but like, unless she says that, she's mainly just gonna pay the normal way.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
But in food is free.
Free!
Okay, then I won't worry about playing for food if food is free.
Yeah, for at inns, I'm gonna say like lunch and breakfast is free, and they don't serve dinner.
You gotta go catch your own dinner.
Mm-hmm. That's fine.
Usually taverns will do dinners.
Mm-hmm. There's clearly some scouts in the village. Do we know where they might be located so we can get information about the terrain?
Were they kidnapped?
No, this is the family that was kidnapped, not the scouts.
Right, no, I know, but I'm talking about, information about the terrain north of the town. Because obviously there has to be people who go there for like hunting and stuff, right?
Yeah.
I think it'd be realistic to see if anybody goes there frequently. Did they know the lay of the land? What can they tell
Did
us?
they go? Oh, sorry, I've been a little distracted for a few minutes. Have you guys left to start the adventure?
Nope.
No, we're all still in
We're
town.
prepping.
Oh,
But
okay.
I think we're pretty much good to go, honestly.
Yeah, I think we're ready.
So, did we all agree on a place to meet up? And
I assume we'll get rested overnight and go in the morning.
From the tavern.
Yeah.
Does Mal share the information with us about the spiders?
Mal has not made it back yet, but I'm saying that.
Wait! The spiders?
The dwarves are afraid of spiders.
Granddaddy long-leg types.
You can thank Soul.
yeah,
So I do
why
have a
did you have to
question.
say spiders?
I have a question.
You said spider.
Carm. So let's say that there was an enemy mage. And let's say that the enemy mage polymorphed you into a spider. What would happen?
Would you scream at yourself? Like, would you be like, what's happening? Why can I see in so many directions?
If that happened to me, I would just pass out. Like if that was real life and I morphed into a spider, I would pass out.
Imagine like where
I would play possum. I'd be dead.
Curled up.
I'd be a possum. I'd play dead. I would probably be passed out until I was back into my original shape or a different shape. I would hopefully be better. Because I wouldn't want to be a centipede either.
Ooh.
Centipedes aren't that bad.
They're not that bad. It's just like I couldn't imagine having 1,000 legs.
Never mind. Seeing an Australian centipede, no, those things are terrifying.
Anything in Australia is terrifying.
People. But yeah, what you know of the train, by the way, Bird, is that it's mainly plains and a bit northwest, along like northwest of the tree line of forest or hunter.
okay, so, well, let's say I withdraw the map from the library. And I'll bring it back to wherever it is that we were all planning.
Hang on, let me get your coin situated so that I can actually remove, so that you can remove money. Because I would say that that's 6 silver, but you don't really have silver per se.
You want a copy of my map? It's going to cost you 10 silver, young man.
What?
You rust bucket.
Well, if you refresh your page, you'll be able to see that I added your coins.
Alright, so then if it's gonna cost money to withdraw a book from a library,
know if you're going to return it.
Like 6 silver.
Yeah.
Actually, I can drop it to here since it's just a map of the area.
Mapas?
So it'll be 2 silver.
It's not a very detailed map. I think you got robbed.
I mean, it's got like landmarks. I just haven't really mapped that out in my head yet.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm assuming you buy the map. Or well, the book of maps, I guess.
I think what he actually buys is a copy that the lady made. She'd be like, you'll have to give me a day to copy everything.
They've got copies on standby. Of, well, maps at least. That'll just be 2 silver then.
Alright.
And after you buy that, you're heading back. And as you're heading back, Mal, I want you to roll a perception check.
Roll perception?
Roll a perception check.
Sure. Yeah, not good.
Good. 5. On your way back, you see a black Labrador. And I just like for you to assert that black Labrador. Analyze that bad boy.
Okay, well, what do I see when I look at it? Does it look angry?
It just looks like a stray dog happy to go along this street.
Alright, well, it would just be basic dog.
Alright.
Not particularly threatening.
You could have called it a basic bitch.
Yeah.
Bitch.
You can change that to what you want to say.
Look, if it's a female, that is the correct term.
That is the correct, yeah.
Yeah, so as you're walking down the street in like middle afternoon, you just continue walking, you see a dog, and you just go basic.
No, it's some dude walking his dog down the street. But because I have to say it out loud as I walk by, and I'm just like, basic bitch.
Like you walk by, this like big clunk, you just go clunk, clunk, basic bitch, clunk, clunk, clunk. And the dude just like looks back and he's like, what the fuck? And he continues on because of a massive unit.
I'm not basic, you're basic.
What did I miss? I just come back and you're all just giggling to death.
What happens when you leave during a session?
Okay, so, Carm, here's basically what happened. So, on my way back from the library, I wasn't particularly paying attention to anything, but I did have noticed this dude walking his dog. And so then, as I'm like clunk, clunk, clunk down the street, and I pass by this guy, obviously I have to analyze their threat level. So as I'm walking by this guy, look him dead in the face, look down at the dog, look him back, and just say basic bitch. And then keep walking.
I love that! Wait. Just to paint this bitch a little bit more. What kind of dog was it?
It's a black Labrador. You straight up said that to a gnome.
No.
He didn't want to start anything.
He just kept rocking. He's like, I'm not messing with that.
You know, that 3-foot gnome just gets called a basic bitch by his 6'8" Warforged. I don't think he can do anything.
I don't think there's anything he can do. Like, try and tie his feet where he's walking right, but he's taking massive steps towards that little gnome. I'm just dealing with Jacob. So like I'm trying to listen, but at times I can't because I have to like type and respond and like. So I'm just like, when I come in and you're just all laughing, I'm just like, I missed something funny. And yep, it was definitely funny.
Wait, did you say it was a little gnome walking the dog?
Yeah.
Well, good thing I know gnomish, so I can say this native tongue.
You say gnomish.
That's fantastic!
Oh my god, no one else on the street understood, but the gnome's just like, ah. Really? Oh. So, as you're passing the inn, Birds kinds of waves you down and, like, gets you into the inn. Oh, that was so good. So, now you, Bird, is anyone else in the inn?
Yeah, Sol and I.
I would say Khaleesi's in there with you.
Yeah, the three of us could be playing cards. I know Khaleesi's
I
probably still
have
drunk.
a deck of cards that I
Who's winning?
picked out.
Who's winning?
I'm gonna say.
Roll it.
I'm
Roll
gonna say
it.
the drunk
Yeah, roll
person.
it.
Roll it.
Everybody roll a d20.
Okay.
Where's just the roll?
It's on the bottom left.
Yeah, it's in the shape of a little die.
Soul is not winning.
So
He's
it's not.
got the lowest hand right now.
Wait. Is it just like the wall, like no modifier or anything?
Let's roll a d20.
All right.
I got an 8.
So
Harm is
Wow.
currently
Nessie's
winning. Yeah, Nessa's winning. And Khaly's coming right behind, almost in points. And Sunny's got a bad hand. A really bad hand.
Wait. Which game are we playing? I was thinking like I don't know, president or like cheat or hobo or like something like that.
What the hell?
Competitive Go Fish.
It's a
I was
party.
going to say, go fish.
Yeah, we could play Go Fish.
I was thinking like some Texas Hold'em or something.
Like,
Yeah, I thought it'd be like poker.
you're playing medieval go fish.
Medieval Go Fish.
So it's like, what name a medieval fish?
I mean, I
It
believe
hasn't
that
changed
they
in
had
the
the same
ages.
type of fish
Yeah,
as
true.
we would now.
True.
Roll your nature knowledge.
Alright, so you're all in there. You're playing cards and stuff.
Do I see Malicious come in?
Yeah, you all see him come in.
Okay,
You
then
kinda hear him coming through.
I stopped playing for a second and I go up to him and I was like, "So, what did you find out?"
And
And
so
before he answers, I just want to be like, she's not winning.
I just wave off the board like I don't care.
Alright, so I'll whip out the map.
Whoosh.
I just
Alright.
blurred out, go fish.
Because she's still drunk, yeah.
Actually, so I'll whip out the map and I'll do a quick little thing to it because it's gonna be in like a little fold out thing.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll see this tiny little box like clipped to it, and as I unfold it, because I have a tinkering ability,
Mm-hmm.
this tiny little thing makes a noise every time it unfolds. It makes a little chirping sound. So it just goes chirp, chirp, chirp every time it unfolds.
What did you call my
I
mother?
look at the bird and I laugh. The only way a giant metallic I can probably laugh.
Yeah.
I
Alright.
say make bird sounds.
Emotional bird sound.
Emotional bird sounds. And then I explain about the whole dwarf thing.
So he
And you like tell us about like that it's doors and all that jazz.
he explains what dwarves are afraid of and what they're resistant to. He also explains how the map looks and where you are.
Wait, what are they resistant to?
Mountain dwarves are resistant to poison.
Hmm.
Yep.
Poisson.
So no matter what, your poison arrow thing wouldn't have worked.
Yep. That's right. Sadly.
There's always new fresh targets
Mm-hmm.
somewhere else.
Well, like I was actually planning on using them on sword. That's why I like thought dart instead of arrow originally. Just because like a dart won't hurt as much as an arrow.
And they definitely wouldn't work on Soul because he's a mountain dwarf.
Mm-hmm.
Rip.
Yep, rip.
Rip.
I think the
So-
only ones that don't have defenses are you, Khaly, and maybe... No, you've got a defense. What were you saying, Tanaba?
I was about to say, I have a disguise kit. I could make myself
You
look
do.
like a spider.
You can.
That's all I'm saying about that. I'm putting the idea out there. I could even
And
play
you-
a crazy song if we had song suggestions, and I come
And
at
you-
them as
I like it.
big
I just gotta
spider.
say, you're so lucky my character's not scared of spiders. Because if my character was scared of spiders like I am, I would have tortured you on fire.
Bitsy
But
spiders.
my character's not scared of spiders, so you're safe.
Yep, we're
I
doing
feel like
some
that's what you should play, is
D&D
turn
for the
into the
first
spider.
time with our group.
Just
So
itsy
it's
bitsy
exciting.
spider. Even though you're literally a medium-sized spider.
Yep. But that's what I was thinking.
Okay. Do you guys want to do anything before you sleep?
I think we're pretty good.
I want to make contact with my old friend.
Uh-oh.
With your old friend?
Yeah.
Old friend.
Yeah.
What?
I have a contact with other criminals.
Do you
Is there like...
do we notice this?
I don't know, like, how do you do this? I don't...
By
Yeah.
the pigeons.
Oh, with like a pigeon thing?
Yeah.
What do you write in your letter? Anything specific?
Wait, are you writing this letter like in the tavern?
No, behind their back. Like while Carm's speaking and while we're playing cards, I secretly write a note.
Mm-hmm.
Secretly?
Yeah.
roll
how
a-
many of us see this?
Roll a stealth check and everyone else roll a perception check.
Okay.
Dun, 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 dun,
Except for you,
Like
Val,
us.
dun, 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 dun.
Wait, is he doing in like talking in Dorvan? Like Dorvish?
for him.
I can understand. I speak it.
I mean, you can see the
I
letter.
rolled a 12.
Where did I put my dice? Oh, that's...
Damn.
Ooh, lucky roll. We don't see it this time.
Yeah, they invited me because this is
So
the first
what are we
time
rolling
I've
for
actually
perceptive?
played, so I'm pretty excited to try.
I lost my dice.
Dun, dun, dun.
Ba-dum, ba-dum.
Someone got it.
Good thing I have more than 1d20, right?
So while he's doing that, and they're discussing their own little thing, I say we come up with a plan so I can make.
Not 20. Yeah, not 20. Like a natural 20.
So you got a 19, didn't you? You see what he's writing, but you can't make out what he's writing or who it's to or what's on the letter. You just see that he's writing a letter.
Yeah, if he's writing to someone in particular, like depending on what languages he would know, it would most likely be like a undercommon or like a masked coded message or something like that.
He also rolled a 26, so good luck. I don't get that.
Like a slang language.
Yeah.
Shorthand.
Like, was it a what? Not 20 plus what, Karn?
And that plus 5. If that's my
26?
Got a
25.
25.
Wait, is it perception, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, so 25.
you got a 25. He got a 26. So yeah, all you see is that he's writing a letter.
Did he get a nat 22?
Yeah,
He got a 19, but he's got a he got a plus 7 for stealth.
I thought a nat 20 would beat all.
No, I mean, like sometimes, yeah, but even with this, no. Mainly because it was a
letting me
dice
know.
battle.
Because it was a
Is
dice
that
battle.
enough?
Battle.
Oh,
Dice Battle Royale, begin!
Is Sol trying to keep it a secret from me, though?
I'd assume so.
Or is he trying to keep it from a secret from everyone but me?
I'd assume a secret from all of you. So Mal is wanting to make a plan.
Okay.
Yes.
Is that
So,
a better one?
we know that dwarves are intimidated by spiders. So, I
Turn them
can
down
create
okay, is good.
tiny, non-magical objects that can emit
Thank you.
really angry, chittering, angry spider sounds.
That sounds fun.
Right?
Artificers are so cool.
Yeah. And even a visual effect. But, yeah. Angry spider sounds.
You're the person that's gonna introduce constructs. I can already tell.
I mean, that's what artificers do. Is they make things, right, instead of using magic.
Thanks to you actually joining the party, we're gonna see a lot of those weird dice head guys. You know what I'm talking about, right? Hang on, I'm gonna get the name because I've got the monster manual here.
Dice hit, guys. Are you talking about the second to final boss in Don't Deal with the Devil? Cuphead?
No. Oh, that's Dungeon Master's Guide, not Monster Manual, duh. Is that all you wanted to say for your plan?
Well, I mean, that's all I got so far.
Anyone else want to add?
If our plan is just to scare them.
Yeah. And I could make a spider costume as backup. And wear it.
I think we still need to deal with them, because what's going to stop them from, kidnapping again?
True.
Is that what the job is specifically to do, though?
The job is to recover, the family, but this could easily just happen again, right? We still have to deal with the problem.
Yeah. Okay, I found them. The, the monodrone, duodrone, tridrone.
Okay, that sounds cool. I'd love to see
stuff
it.
Like that.
We'll get to that later.
You'll get to that at some point in the main campaign, I'm sure of it. Again, anybody else want to add? So, he can make spiders. Bird is saying to capture them.
No, I'm saying to capture or kill.
Going to suggest maybe capture 1 or 2 and kill the rest.
The quest does say to not necessarily kill them, to just scare them off. However, with what you want to do is what you want to do.
I have technically extra animal handling. Is a spider something I can tame?
Tame?
Or, I don't know, manipulate in some way for this?
If you make a good enough check. But it would probably have a disadvantage because spiders are not that intelligent.
Oh, I mean, she would know that, how to, lure spiders to an area, or...
Yeah, you would know how to do that.
Using her spider knowledge.
I'm still new, so I don't quite know all the things I'm capable of.
Same, Khaleesi, same.
I played, multiple campaigns, and I still ask because, every DM and every day is a different day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you could be like a war that you had such thing available in your inventory.
Have what?
Like, you had something that spiders were attracted to? Yes, you could totally wear them.
Eyeballs.
I don't know what that would be, or if I would.
Well, you could also ask Mal to make one of those things, because he's got those little devices.
Okay.
Well, I can make, sounds and effects, but I can't construct, additional pylons right now.
Technically make a sound like
Fly that they're attracted to and want to eat. Yeah.
Yeah. So I can make, like, as if their spider webs were being...
You'd be able to make a smell.
Let's see here.
Like a scent.
You could also do the pheromone of a female spider.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Emits odor or non-verbal sound, static visual effect, including up to 25 words of text.
So you can make a smell.
Yeah.
But would you be able to imitate?
Yeah, for that, I would honestly say, like, you'd have to witness it before you pick it. So let's say, I mean, I'm obviously...
Spider and heat.
So in other words,
Spider and heat.
Khaleesi and I are gonna sit there at the table staring at each other, and I'm gonna make a little thing. She's gonna sniff it, and she's gonna be like, okay, it's not quite spider pee. So I'm gonna manipulate it a little bit more, hold it up. She's gonna smell it. It's getting closer to spider pee. Until we finally come up with good enough spider pheromones.
I'm drunk for this.
I feel like Sonny would be for that because he's a dwarf and he's scared of them, so he would know much about them.
Yeah,
But
I
love the
understand.
idea.
It would be
Spider
fun,
pee
but
smells
this
like-
is what we've got, and this is what we're
She
trying.
just takes like a waft of it. It's not quite spider pee, but we're getting close.
It's not disgusting enough yet.
Oh my goodness.
There's still a little bittersweet in there.
I just take a big waff and add some more
That
terrible smelled stuff, Can't form words.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god.
What?
I'm just remembering things. I'm not saying anything, but I'm remembering things. Okay, so I would say that since it's not actually like nighttime yet, and it's only like 3 o'clock, you guys can spend a few hours doing
Yeah, I was
that.
trying to get our Discord overlay to like show, but it was being a pain in the butt. So for now, it's just the character sheets going back and forth
Sorry,
between my
what was
notes.
that? I coughed and I couldn't hear.
Does anybody want to contribute anything or do anything for the night? Or
Oh.
for the rest of the day?
I'm gonna go up to my room and take a long sleep after I prepare everything for the next day.
By the way, it is only like 3, 4 o'clock.
Okay. Can I go downstairs and perform to try to get money?
You can.
I'm gonna listen to the music.
You wanna play on the piano in the inn or bar, or you wanna use your own instruments?
We can go to the bar. And I'll play the piano there again.
Yeah, go to the piano. And I'm gonna say you got like this little. You use one of the flasks you have actually.
Yes.
And you place it on the top of the piano for money.
Mm-hmm.
And any particular song you want to play?
Any requests?
Anyone? Yeah, I've got one.
Nobody?
Do like an Irish jig. I feel like that'd be good for a pub.
Okay. I'll start playing an Irish jig.
Right. Let's roll performance. 15. So, a few people dancing with you, and as they pass the piano from the dance, they just toss in a few silver. I'm gonna say, after like an hour of playing, a few different Irish jigs, I would say that you get up to 1 gold piece, so at least like 100 silver pieces.
Wow.
100 silver pieces?
Yeah, people are coming in and out of the tavern throughout that hour. And just joining you and paying you.
Sweet. I'm gonna add 100 silver pieces then.
Yo, bards are OP.
I say 100 silver instead of 1 gold, because who's carrying gold on them?
Mr.
I
Derpy is
mean,
Dungeon
yeah.
Master. He's Mr. Derpy 2020 if you want to check out his Twitch.
However, you could go to Liam and Liam's or something like that and make that into 1 gold.
Okay, no, I'm cool with having that much silver.
every time you walk around, clink, 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 clink. You're gonna be our second, metal person.
Yeah. Can I just keep performing?
If you want to.
Cool.
You want to perform a different type of genre?
Yeah, we'll play...
Shanties.
Yeah, let's do shanties. Do I still need to roll performance again?
Yes.
Okay.
And if anyone else wants to do something, just say it.
15 again.
Dang. She's rolling in the dough.
I'm gonna try and help and sing along.
So you go down after the hour, and you see that her flask is filled with silver pieces, and she's had to put a second one out. And she is now doing shanties, and you'll sing to the shanties.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and sing with the shanties.
I'm mainly imagining just the longest drawn shanties, and just maybe some in Sea of Thieves.
Yeah.
You're singing along. Sway, hey, make the bellman come, da-da-da, and tea and rum,
Mm-hmm.
And how long do you want to play and sing for?
For at least an hour or two.
Does Tam want to play for an hour or two?
Yep. Do I need to roll again?
No. But do you want to give her inspiration for that singing?
Bardic inspiration, yes!
Remember, you only get 1 per, short rest?
Yeah, but we're about to rest again.
Rest.
Yeah, we're about to rest, so...
Alright, so, Karm, you see that little thing with inspiration next to your HP? Or next to your walking speed and HP?
Yeah.
Cool.
No, that's not bardic inspiration. That's for inspiration that DMs give.
Really?
Yes. So if somebody does something awesome that you really like, you give them inspiration.
Oh.
So that'll be a free reroll on something. Something really awesome or cool that you really like.
Okay.
Or if they're, playing really in character and you're like, yes.
So how do you know when you have bardic inspiration?
It's an action, I think.
Yeah, it gives them an extra, 1d6 on damage or whatever.
Yeah. So as long as Tandra says, yeah, you have bardic inspiration.
So I'm just gonna say that you have an advantage check on your performance roll for singing.
Okay, so should I roll?
Yeah, roll for a performance.
16 plus 1, so 17?
With advantage. So just roll again and take the higher number.
19 plus 1, so 20?
Alright, you got 20 for singing, and you got 15 for performing?
Dang!
Yeah.
So, together...
What a duo.
You guys singing for, I'm gonna say, an hour and a half.
Okay.
I'm gonna say Tana, but you put out that 3rd flask for Karn to collect the money with. And you collect around 125 silver total.
Okay.
So, if you want to split that, go for it.
I will give Karm half. So what is half of 125?
It's not gonna be even, so someone gets more. Someone gets 1 more silver.
Okay, what is the split because I don't math?
It is 62 to 63, or 61 to 62.
Okay, I give Karm 62. I give Karm 62.
Right.
And I say thank you.
Mm-hmm. And I take 61.
It is a 62-63 difference.
Okay, then she takes 63 and I take 62.
Wow.
Okay. Does Khaly or Soul want to do anything? Or Soul wrote a letter. Khaly, you want to do anything while you're drunk?
I'm still over here sniffing pee.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You and Mal are doing that whole spider pea thing.
Mm-hmm.
Bird, are you doing anything specific?
Not really. I mean, it's nothing particularly, or nothing that I feel I would particularly need to do. I think we have a good idea of what needs to be done tomorrow, so I think I'm good, actually.
So you're just ready for the night to end.
Yep.
If no one else has anything else to do, we can skip time and go to the nighttime.
Sounds good. Skip time?
And since it's been quite a while, I'd say that Mal, you've got that spider pea sense down to a T.
Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun so far. This has been a blast.
All night long. All night.
I'm assuming Tanaba put that check into the bardic inspiration, right?
Oh, let me... Where?
Scroll down for the actions page and you should see like 3 boxes.
Oh, I see. Check 1.
Okay. And since we skipped time, I would say you can all press that long rest button.
Sweet.
So what is the checkbox?
Yeah.
Reset max. What does this do?
So if you press that long rest button, reset max HP basically means that if you were hurt, you'll heal.
Okay.
And then you take that long rest and you confirm it. And I think that box should now be unchecked.
It's not.
It's not.
Mm-mm. Should I... I hit... Let me do it again. Long rest. Take long rest. Confirm. It says long rest taken, and let me go down. Yeah. Okay, I see. It fixed itself.
Yes.
And everyone took a long rest. It's now morning, and I'm assuming you all want to set out?
Yep.
Yeah, we're done.
Actually, I'm gonna say that you guys eat breakfast at the inn first, and then you head out.
Okay.
So that you have eaten.
So I'm sober again?
You are sober.
You are sober.
For now.
For now.
Yeah, for now.
Do you have a hangover drink?
I don't know.
I don't know.
No, you guys don't yet. Okay, so you guys head north through the plains. Okay, give me a second here.
Got that stupid Wellerman song stuck in my head now.
Yeah. It's a good song, though.
What? How do I work this? Okay, whatever. So, let's say you guys are traveling north and towards the dwarven camp. And who wants to make a perception check?
Can we all make one?
Yeah, can we all make one?
You all can make one.
Okay, I will roll that too.
Alright, let's
I got a nat 20. Like a natural 20.
Okay.
I got 19.
I got a 10.
So that's a nat 20 with what?
A 3. 23 total.
Okay.
I got a 19. A 16.
So...
11.
Tanaba, you see the grass in front of you starts to, shake it side to side and stuff.
Okay.
And you notice that it's going in, a slithering motion.
Uh-oh. I tell everybody that I see snake-like motion in the grass.
Okay.
My eyes go wide and I jump on Mal's back.
I see why he's a Warforged.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So, hearing about the snake-like motion, using like my knowledge of being in the forest forever, would I know anything about what this might be?
You could know quite a bit, actually, yeah.
You-
What was your perception again?
It was a 10.
A 10.
Yeah.
So, what you can see from it is that it is a giant snake. Like a big boy anaconda.
My anaconda don't want nothing. She got buns.
It is currently going after any small creatures it can find.
Can you use animal handling on it?
To do what exactly?
To just kind of steer it away from us?
Oh my gosh, you're right. We got a 2319. A 2319.
It's basically a shooing motion.
I'm kind of being like backpack with like kind of doing like backwards jazz hands with my hands walking towards it, like
jazz
backpack,
hands.
but like keeping a safe distance between me and the snake just in case.
Mal did not see it at all.
Yeah, no.
Nope. He's like, what are you doing? Get off of me.
Happening.
I guess part of the description says Inuit an animal's intentions.
You would basically just say no creature sensed. Idiots around me.
One on my back.
Yeah.
One on my back. Or with a leaf.
I mean, you can roll that with a disadvantage.
Even though I have animal handling as one of my proficiencies?
Well, animal handling's not like, hey, I see you and we can communicate.
Right. However, once you actually
Wait, can I just see what its intentions are first instead?
Well, Tanaba, I think, has told you that its intentions are to eat something small. And, well, small to it seems to be like a dwarf or a human.
I am currently airborne.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Malborn.
Yeah, I'm gonna still try and like swoosh it away. I'm big enough. I'm not a small creature. Ooh, not one.
Well, I guess you become the new small creature.
It's looking for a nice
Am I able to like
thing.
piggyback off of her, like to help in the same way? Because I have animal handling too, like joint tasks.
So you're offering yourself up as food.
I'm up tall, you know. I'm on a Tin Man here, so it's like from the sky.
From the sky, shoo shoo.
Willing to run away from Mal.
You want to help her in that role.
Yeah, I don't know that's possible.
It is, I just forget what it's called.
Assistance or something?
Yeah.
I think it gives advantage, right?
Yeah, it just gives advantage. Assist.
So, roll again, Carm. Carm.
Yeah, it's 9.
So, you're trying to like, back, snake, go away. And what you're basically doing is telling it your position as it slithers towards you.
I'm gonna pull out an instrument and I'm gonna start playing real loud to get the vibrations and distract the snake my way.
Thunderstruck.
Yes. Performance check or...
Oh, what instruments do you have? I forget.
I have... Let me double check.
The instrument that you can't name?
A lyre, a dulcimer, and there's one more. Why is it not showing up?
Oh, why don't I see it?
It only shows that I have a lyre, but I know I have 2 more. And a lute, I think?
Yeah, I think it was a lute, right?
Oh, here it is. It's on the side under tools. A flute, a lyre, and a dulcimer.
A lyre and dulcimer.
Mm-hmm.
A lute or a flute?
A flute.
Flute. Why don't you try and do a snake charming song?
Oh, yeah, let's do that instead.
With your flute.
With my flute. Okay, snake charming flute song.
Make a charisma save.
Charisma save. Nat 1.
Well,
that didn't work.
What you do is and the snake's just getting more closer and closer and way riled up.
Okay.
And it's like pretty up close to you guys, and I want everybody to roll initiative.
Okay, we're about to fight a snake.
Well.
Oh gosh.
I got a 4.
4, okay.
I got 12.
19, 20.
Oh,
Mal's going first.
thank you, because I didn't want to go first.
Mal don't know about the spider yet, does he?
He doesn't
I
know
mean,
about the
snake?
snake.
Yeah, Mal doesn't know anything. He knows first, but he's like, what are you guys doing? Get off of me.
It's kind of Khaly, like Ratatouille and Rennie, you know?
Yeah.
So, Bird, what did you get?
I got a 12.
So, just know your numbers. Now, what do you want to do?
Well, from my side, I see everything, and it doesn't seem like you got timed out.
Let's see here.
You have no idea what we're doing here.
You haven't seen the snake, but you have been warned of it by Canada.
Yes, I know that danger is coming. Let's see here.
Imagine just as soon as you actually see it, you just make a threat on it.
Okay, so what I'll do is, I'm gonna use, guidance on, Khaly. So what I'll do is I'll quickly make a little device, and, I'll attach it to her wrist. And basically, as long as I concentrate up to 1 minute, she can add a D4 to any ability check that she makes.
Is that all you're doing for your turn?
Yeah, well, I don't know what's coming or where it's coming from, so I'm basically just gonna stand there.
Is that guidance an action or like a bonus?
Yeah. It's one action, range touch, to concentration up to 1 minute.
Cool. Guidance is always fun.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so, Khaleesi, now your turn.
I guess I probably haven't seen it either because I'm on Mal, but I heard about what's coming and I freaked out and I'm.
You got a 16 for perception check, so you saw this man.
I saw. I don't know my ability, Grant. I don't know how this works.
So if you look under actions, it'll tell you basically what you can do.
I'm gonna make sure that everything's checked on your phone so that you can refresh real quick. Give me a second though. Okay, refresh and all of your actions should be there.
Actions? Okay.
And then you can see your dagger, longbow, sword, swords, and all that stuff.
Okay, so could I attack you? Like, with my longbow from afar?
Yeah, roll to hit.
Is it just a d20?
Hang on. So, you see the actions part, and for your longbow, there's a hit DC thing.
Oh, okay.
Press that +5. Unless you want to actually roll a die, I don't know if you have any.
It's a B.
Nat 20.
She got it.
And don't I get a D4, or is that something different?
You can choose to add it before or after making your dice roll, so.
Yep, but you only get to use it once.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a good enough roll to save it for damage.
By the way, since you critted it, You can roll 2 1d8 plus 3s.
2. Okay.
So just press that damage one twice.
Press it again? Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
A 7 and a 5.
No, it's no. The first one was 7.
Yep.
That's 2
7.
plus
So
3.
then I could add 4 to that? Or a 4 roll?
If you wanted to, but you already did 4 damage.
I don't. Yes, I don't know if that's good or bad.
It's just a 7 damage.
Okay.
Because the first one you rolled 2d8 plus 3.
I'll leave it then. I guess.
Okay, so it's 7 damage. Hang on, I gotta redo the health. So let's do that.
It happens.
Damage.
Just don't worry about it.
Who's next in line?
We've only got one of my mods as far as I'm aware in chat.
Khaleesi?
Yeah.
And if she
Khaleesi just
says
went.
no, I guess she says no.
I got 12. I don't know what the snake got.
It's lower than that. Is anyone higher than a 12?
For perception?
Sure, initiative.
Initiative.
Oh, no, I'm under. I got 4.
It's your turn.
Annabelle?
I got a 7. So not me.
Well, I mean, since we're shooting a snake, let's pew pew.
Alright.
Pew pew. I got 19.
That hits.
No, let's just use this dice. I like this dice.
Whatever, you roll that hit, yeah. I'm kidding.
I could have.
You could. Oh, your damage is 7. Okay.
Yep.
Good by me. It is now the snake's turn.
Yes.
So the snake is going up to bite the Warforged.
The pile of metal? The delectable pile of metal, I see.
Well, now Mal's gonna know.
It can try. So, I don't exactly know how resistances work.
It's half damage.
Well, first it would have to hit.
It hits, it's a 19.
You're lucky.
So this big boy snake comes onto your leg and like bites down into that metal, sinks its teeth in, and attempts to poison you.
Yeah, I have resistance to poison.
Resistance. It's a 2d4. So that's 3 and a 2. So I would say you take. Do you want to take 2 or 3 damage?
I think you round down generally.
So yeah, take 2 damage.
God damn it.
And I'm assuming you're not actually poisoned because you have resistance, right?
Basic
I
recap.
mean, it would depend on what the poison is, right?
I ended up spotting a
no,
snake because I
have
rolled
immunity to diseases, but
a nat
resistance to
20,
poison.
and then I alerted the group that it wants to eat something small,
Okay, so I
so
have
it wants.
advantage against being poisoned.
In this case, it wants to eat me, not me. It wants to eat the dwarf or the human, and now we're fighting a snake.
And then you roll a con save.
Okay, so I'll heal back 1. Okay, so then Constitution save. First one. Is a 5, but I have advantage, so. Bleh.
Advantage being 17. Alright, yeah, you don't get poisoned.
How do you know you have advantages on?
He'll tell you. Like on your character sheet, you'll see advantage versus specific things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or if there's a situation where
I
it's
see
good
it.
advantage.
Okay. So yeah, at your saving throws, it tells him that he's got advantage against being poisoned.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, it would have been. It was a good joke.
So yeah, you only take one hit. It is now, I think, Cannabis' turn?
Cool.
And I promise I'll get faster at the whole combat.
Is the snake still attached to Mal?
It bit and then kind of got off.
How close is it to Mal?
It's within 5 feet of Mal.
It's within 5 feet of Mal. Can I get in?
It's a big snake, I mean.
Yeah. Can I get right in front of Mal and use my frost breath and not hit Mal and not hit the party, or would it still hit people in the party?
Mal is in the front, so it won't hit someone in the party.
Okay.
So yes, you can technically do that.
Okay, I want to jump in front of Mal and use my breath weapon.
Roll that damage.
Okay.
And make sure you attack that box.
Yes.
As it's 1 per short rest.
Okay. It's 5 total.
Okay, and that is a con save. So I need to roll a con save. Which I succeeded in. So, what damage you said?
5.
So I would take 2 because I succeeded in the save.
Okay.
And take half the damage. It is now Karm's turn.
So, the snake got kind of frozen?
The snake did get a bit frozen, yeah.
Can I bludgeon it with my mace? Like right in the head?
You can go up to it and roll to hit.
Okay, I'm gonna go up and see if I can try and, like, bludgeon its head in.
Alright.
Which is a type of damage. So I am proficient, so I get a bonus in this. That's a really bad roll. 7?
7 damage?
Oh no, was it hitting damage? I thought I was hitting your hit.
7 misses. So you swing at the, if you're rolling to hit, you swing at the snake and you miss like a bit next to its head.
Aw, man. Okay. Can I try again?
To hit?
Yeah.
No, because it is now Mal's turn.
Okay.
You don't get second attacks until
you're at a much higher
like
level.
level 5-ish.
Okay.
It's 1 action per turn.
Let's see here. I'm just gonna attempt to unarmed strike it.
Alright.
So let's see here. Attack. Unarmed strike.
That hits.
Sweet.
That's a crit roll too.
Yep. And then I basically do 4 bludgeoning to it.
Yeah. Right. So you now have seen it and punched it in the face. Right into that fangy jaw. And it kind of hisses back at you. I would love for you to make an analysis of this thing.
Yeah. Basic snake. Can't do a whole lot. Still annoying.
Still annoying, alright. Khaly's turn.
Okay. Don't want to get near it, so I'm gonna try for the longbow again.
Alright. Roll to hit.
Are you still on top of Mal?
Yep. 20.
Mm-hmm. Roll for damage.
8.
So Khaly shoots this thing in the face, and it kind of just falls dead, with its mouth open and dies.
Huh.
Okay.
No big deal.
Yeah.
Can I harvest some poison? Some venom, rather?
You can squeeze some out if you want to use a medicine check.
I
Let's do it.
Fangs.
What?
It's fangs.
You want to take them?
Yeah, because they're gonna have some poison in them.
That's what Bird is extracting right now.
Yeah, but you can extract every drop.
Also,
I got naked.
Just depends on how bad he wants it.
Yeah.
True.
I got naked.
Throw my fist in the air and sigh of relief and hop off Mal's back.
Okay. You get your flask out and you put it at the, like the fang. One of the fangs, anyway. And you squeeze that, just like that spot inside the mouth to make the poison go out. And I think it's, like a quarter of the way full.
Okay.
So
I can spend some time.
It's a decent amount of poison.
Nice.
And technically, Carm, the poison's not really in the fangs, it's in the glands. In the
Yeah.
mouth.
Never mind.
Can I skin the snake so I can have snake skin and meat?
Roll animal handling.
Okay.
Roll butchery.
I'm gonna do animal handling, and I'm gonna try and help her.
10.
So yeah, roll again then.
Okay.
She's giving you an advantage.
Okay.
No, not like that.
Did I roll as well?
No, since you're like helping her, she just gets an advantage with it.
Okay.
And since she's sticking with the 10, you said you want to skin it?
Yeah.
Alright, well, let's say you skin about half the snake. So, I would say 10 to 15 feet of snake scale or snake hide.
Okay.
I try and do the parts that she didn't do.
Make an animal handling check then.
Silly.
I got a nat 1 with a +5.
So you try to like skin some of it, but you have no idea how, and you rupture a blood vessel that just bursts into your face.
Oh, gross.
And he's like, get it off.
Great.
But now Mal know what blood smells like. Right? Specifically snake.
I'm just like, that's gonna attract all sorts of predators.
Uh-huh. I mean, you could always walk it off
Wash
with
it
your water
off.
magic.
Like water nearby? Like a river or a creek?
You have some left in your water skin?
Yeah, I have 2 water skins full of water.
Yeah.
But I don't want to use them.
And
Yeah.
you're currently in the plains right now, so
There's a lot
not
of planning
much
that has
water
to get
around.
fixed because we've been out, so we're a whole week
Like,
behind
how
on
much blood?
lessons.
Is it a lot of blood or a little bit of blood?
You hit an artery, so it's quite a bit.
It's spurted.
So even the water in my water skins wouldn't be enough, so I just leave it be.
Alright. So, you guys, unless anyone wants to do anything else, you guys would keep heading north till you get to that village.
Okay.
And so you guys stop at the outskirts of it, and you see these, like, 3-4 tents. And, like, this wall around, but it's not like a finished wall or anything like that. What's everyone do?
So when do we send in the spiders?
So we're in a plane. Are we, like, hidden somewhere? Are we sneaking up on it? Because I assume...
You're currently in, like, tall grass.
Oh, this is like Pokemon. Got it.
Can we send
Yeah, but-
Soul in to put the pheromones of the spiders on the tents?
The soul?
I could do it.
Well, it's not
And he's
check.
scared.
This is true, but I don't imagine spiders immediately show up.
Well, I'm holding on to this.
Would this be like the fear status effect? Is this what it is?
Yeah.
Or, I mean, we could... Who else is stealthy? Birds?
Would be the condition of fear.
Cause
I have a +2 in South.
I have to say.
Yeah.
You have a +3.
I
You
could.
get the frightened condition.
okay, so birds maybe do it? I don't...
Okay.
Let's see. What stealth do I have? I'm a
Well, I
+3,
mean-
so...
Technically, the sneakiest one here is Sunny,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he is.
because he's a rogue. So go ahead.
Oh, do I roll?
Yeah, you roll for stealth.
Wow, nice. 24.
24. So, do you have any specific tent you want to use?
I like how we're not even like investigating who's in what tent first. We're just like, it's one of those. We're gonna guess right.
But like,
I
does he
figured
have
we
to
were
do
just
the
gonna
effective
put it-
check?
Since he's like, he rolled a 24, he can check the tents. If you really wanted to.
Okay.
But do you want to?
I can check.
Alright, which one do you want to pick first?
I'll do the right.
Just say like 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, just do 3.
Okay, you want to check number 3?
Number 3.
Alright, so you don't see anyone in number 3 at the moment.
Okay, that's good. So
I'm
check
checking
number
number
2.
Number 2, you do see all dwarves there, all 3 dwarves.
Okay.
You want to check any other tents?
I check number 1. Make sure there's no more.
You see number 1 and you see the family in there. With both boys and the father tied up. What do you want to do now, Sol?
Like, should we save them or should we just throw them off?
It's up to you. You're the only one with up there right now.
Yeah, I mean, we wanted to scare the dwarves.
Oh, so it's like a capture hostage. Okay. So I can just sneak out the family out first.
You what?
He's
I want
asking if he
to-
can sneak the family out first.
Roll a sleight of hand check. So you are fumbling with the rope that ties up the family, and you get the hacking husband out, and he starts running.
Ooh. Man, where's the husband?
Well,
Did he run like towards the group or just away?
He's running towards Nagsher.
Okay.
He leaves his family behind.
Just left his children. Oh my gosh.
See y'all, peace.
He's scared. He's not really he doesn't have much to defend himself.
Hmm.
But that does make some noise. And the dwarves are, like, on their toes, but they're not necessarily out looking. Because they were aware of that giant snake that was around. They might have even put it there to hopefully eat spiders.
Interesting. Wait, how old is the children? Like, how many children are there? Like 2 or?
2. I have it in my
What age?
notes.
So, one of them is around a 5-year-old, and the other one is around the same age of William. Which is like early, like a job teen age.
I'll say the younger one.
Roll another sleight of hand. Okay, so you put that younger one's rope off with ease, and he starts running the same direction that his dad did.
Okay.
Even though he's like 5.
Okay, I guess let's say the last one.
Roll for a sleight of hand.
Man, these stupid people.
Uh-oh.
So, they're trying to, and the doors are even more on toe now because like the 5-year-old was crying and going out and running. So they might come looking soon. And with that 9, you don't really get that because the kid is like struggling because you're also a dwarf. And he does not.
So this is probably a good time to throw the bomb. Then.
If you want to go back to, I forget the tent number that the dwarves are in, go for it.
The dwarves are in tent 2 in my notes.
Okay. Tent 2.
Okay, so you go back to tent 2 and you're gonna throw the spider pea thing. So you throw the Spider-Man, the Spider-Man pheromone. And like you don't notice much, but you start to slowly see like daddy longleggers and coming on in, and like black recluses maybe, and stuff like that.
You gotta say it with sass. These are daddy.
Oh,
no.
God.
We're not doing this.
As you do that, you start to walk away, and next thing you know, all you hear is screaming from that tent, and they're fleeing that tent. And as they flee, roll a stealth check. Well, you can hear the screams as well.
Okay.
So you know the spider thing worked. As the dwarves leave, they don't see you at all, and they start running north, the opposite direction of everybody.
Love it when a plan comes together.
Yeah, for real. So, can the rest of the party start moving in?
The dwarves are gone, and Soul kind of like signals you guys over.
Okay.
Oh, you also have an advantage against poison.
Yeah, I do.
Interesting.
So we can free the final child now, the teenager.
Yeah, you guys all go up to the town, and Soul directs you to where the child was, and I'm just gonna say like one of you takes your dagger and cuts it.
Okay.
I'm surprised Soul didn't do it in the first place.
Me too.
Yeah.
Instead of fumbling with the die, just cut the rope, right?
Hey, I didn't know Fox got flee.
And
Children, but no, he had to flee.
the 16-year-old is actually staying with you guys because he knows that it's not just a dwarf who's trying to do that now.
Okay.
And he's calmed down quite a bit, seeing a Warforged, for some reason a bird, a Dragonborn and all that.
And I loot the other tents.
You don't really see much in the other tents, but you do end up finding 15 gold in one of them.
How come?
Dwarves are...
So,
I did.
as a group...
Did the dwarves have anything interesting?
What?
Like, do we know why they were doing this, maybe?
They were honestly in it for the money.
But they left the money behind, and I got it.
Since they're hoarders, they are very, usually clumsy with money and all that. So they left some behind. You guys take that 15-year-old back to the family that has actually already reunited in Nagsher. And the mother thanks you so much. and she offers you basically every coin that she has for bringing back her family.
So we're gonna split this off?
It depends if you want to take all of her money.
No, I will split it off.
How much money are we talking here?
Yeah, how much are we talking here?
So she's willing to. All the money she has is like 20 gold to her name.
Wow. And there's 7 of us?
There is 7.
That's twice.
Oh no,
Like,
there's technically 6 of you because Brad Pitt's not here.
okay. Well, I think we should take like 2 gold each, leave her the 8.
She can keep all my gold.
Okay. 10 gold to split it. She needs money to live. But we need to get paid for our services, right?
So you're splitting 10 gold up with 5 people?
That sounds like it.
Yeah, that sounds like 2.
Should I even worry about the money? Hand it off to...
You can hand it off to someone if you want. And the person you would probably trust most to hand it off to would be Mal.
Yeah.
My travel companion. Okay.
Well, Mal, you would get 4 pieces of gold. Tannabug, Bird, and Sunny, you would get 2 pieces, yeah.
Since I found 15 gold, I didn't feel like I needed to take all money since that was all money.
That's true, you did get 15 gold out of that.
It's like, I know someone who's more of a loot goblin than you guys are, and the very first thing they do is they always loot the bodies, and so I was like, I'm gonna take these out of the book, and I'm gonna loot.
And yes, Tampa.
So we're adding 2 gold.
Adding 2 gold.
Okay, just confirm. Can I play them a Happy Reunited song?
Yeah, you can play them a heartfelt song.
Yay!
I'm gonna sing with her.
Cool. Performance?
You want to?
Yes.
Did she get a performance with advantage since I'm performing with her?
Sure.
It's just a Final Fantasy fanfare.
You gotta have a good happy song. Yeah. What would the advantage be then? Would I have to roll again, or just I don't know?
And you take the highest roll.
Okay.
Yeah.
So cute.
So 17.
Okay. You put them into even more tears than they were. Wow. And it's happy tears, and they're just thanking you so much for bringing back their family.
I'm happy.
And they're welcome to give you a good word to anyone in need of it.
Ooh, definitely like that.
They are the Goldenbrook family.
Okay.
And if you make a spelling error, then I'll fix it.
Goldenbrook family.
And that is where we're gonna end the session, unless you guys want to try something else, but it would take quite a bit.
Are we leaving the family then?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you guys are leaving the family. And
We going back to the tavern?
Day.
Do we get invited inside the house or anything? Are we inside the house?
I was gonna say that they'd say that you're welcome for dinner anytime.
Okay, but we're right outside the door.
I was gonna say that that's what they were gonna say, and
Wait. Can I ask if I could quickly use the shower?
Yeah.
Or the bathing area to get the blood off?
They see the blood, and they're like, "Oh yeah, go."
Yeah, I go clean up.
I was gonna say that you guys can come over for dinner anytime, but then I switched it to if someone needs a good word for you, they'll do it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you're allowed to go in if you want. You just
go in and clean up the blood, so I'm nice and clean again.
It's basically midday. If anyone wants to do anything, they can. If not, then that was the end of our one-off.
So, before we leave, I'm just gonna leave the 2 gold on the table inside the house.
Okay. So, like, instead of adding it to your inventory, you're just gonna keep it there?
I'll just leave it inside the house.
Okay. Like, quote-unquote, forget it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, this is a canon session. I just realized that I was pressing C, not X. So all of this is canon.
Nice.
What was it?
Oh. Basically, it means it can and might play into the main story. Yeah. You technically don't need to worry about that, Khaly. Because we're only going to be having one-offs when you're here anyway. But Mal shall remember it, as this is how he joined the party. And
Okay, so this is gonna be my question. So, does Mal have like a magical bag that he opens up and puts Khaleesi in when Khaleesi's gone? So they can get the companions? Or like, does Khaleesi just like stay at a bar we leave her at and get drunk until we come back and pick her up?
Mal, do you want a bag of holding for Khaleesi?
Oh my goodness.
See holding.
Do you want a bag of Khaleesi?
That is the best thing I've heard of.
I don't know if he's
muted.
Just dump her whenever we need her.
Yeah.
Hold me.
Hold
Yeah.
me.
A bag of holding for Khaleesi and Aki.
Just shove your teammates in the back of holding. That's
Throw
beautiful.
them out when you need to.
They're used to
It's
it.
like a poodle situation, you know?
They have like their own mini bar and everything that is like a paradise for them. When they come out, they're like, oh, not again, I want to stay in.
I assume for Khaly, it's like her safe place. And for Aki, it's a place to hang out. Like, they're used to it. So if you want a bag of holding like that, just put it in your inventory.
That's actually pretty fabulous.
It's fabulous.
Oh, the young dad is
A bag of companion holding.
Yeah.
Yes.
Alright.
I don't care if you make it a custom item for companions only, or if you actually just put the bag of holding in your inventory.
Well, bag of holding itself is a wondrous item.
I
Oh,
know. So, you'd be really balancing it if you just did the companion one.
right. Yeah.
Companion pouch.
But I don't know if you did bag of holding.
It's like a companion cube, but
I know.
Mhm.
I'd definitely be interested to see how you react to, or how you use it.
To pull me out of his pocket.
This is literally the greatest thing. I love that.
you can do like magic tricks of like, whoosh, there she is.
Yeah.
We'll grab it out of a hat.
It's like, hold on, he holds the bag upside down, a bunch of things falls out, and then there's Khaleesi.
Hello?
It's like, oh, I was having a drink!
You spilled my beer.
Did Mal and Khaleesi think of their first session?
It's pretty fun. I feel, I mean, definitely probably gets more interesting as you know what the hell you're doing, but...
Yeah, it does. Especially as a player and a DM. Actually, unidentified item 1, and I'm assuming you're changing the name.
Yeah, bag of companion holding.
Okay. Yeah, you're gonna be at 7 HP when we start the next one. Mal. Unless we want to decide that we're taking a short rest or a long rest.
I think we're fine. We're fine.
So now,
Yo.
magical tinkering. What does it mean? One per special.
So I can have up to 3 active at a time. And yeah, so basically I can make or create an item. Basically a tiny item so it would fit in like the palm of your hand or something.
So, how long does it take to make?
Actions.
No, that's a.
No, you just imbue. You imbue a tiny, non-magical object with a magical property of your choice.
Well, it's pretty much instantaneous.
Yeah. And it can be a 5-foot radius of light. It can be a 6-second long recorded message. It can emit an odor or non-verbal sound, or it can have a static visual effect, including up to 25 words of text. And I can have 3 of these active at a time.
Imagine using the longest words in your language. Okay, 5 of them. Oh, that'd be insane. Yeah, how did you think of your first session with me, Mel?
That was good. It was fun.
The dog.
Yeah.
Dog. Bitch. I wanted to do that while you're on your way to the library, but I was like, I'll do it on the way back.
So now that we're back in town, we can basically count that as a long rest, right?
Yeah.
Can't solve this heal up what I got.
If anyone's damaged or anything, take a long rest. Or if anyone used spell slots, but I don't think anyone did.
I used my dragon breath, so.
Oh, you did. So yeah, take a long rest.
Okay.
I did take a long rest just for the sake of remembering to do it.
So you got back at noon, and you basically just taken the rest of the day off because you had 2 days as adventurers doing quite crazy stuff for level 1.
Level 1? No. I think we're fine.
Not with Mrs. Frisk.
Frisk, no way!
Frisk, no way. I mean, don't worry.
For the rest of your days.
It's a
And you guys enjoy the D&D session that I'm doing.
Yeah, I'm having fun.
Okay, so during the whole thing, I was messaging Jacob, and Jacob was messaging me back, and he's really not happy with me. And he's like, the group hasn't talked to you or anything. And I was like, nope, this is actually all me. I told them how I found.
Alright. So I'm going to end stream here because we are not going to continue the D&D session. So for those who came on in, thank you for coming in. Gonna head out on the stream tonight. We might do another D&D stream either real late night, like 1 in the morning, or a stream tomorrow from 5:30 to 9-ish for D&D. We'll see what's going on. The whole crew is trying to decide the exact times. But I will see you all later. Thanks for coming.